ल ल गाइस एकछिन
At least, they have a Maldina. And it's horrible for Eman and Shogun because they're like, we need to get to level 4 before we can actually do something on the map, and you're already 2 kills down.
Yeah, to be able to participate in the team fights, especially in this current patch.
आउनु
I feel like the meta is just so unforgiving if you make mistakes in the early game.
You get pounded by
ल
the
गाइस वेलकम टु स्ट्रिम है सबैलाई
It's you if you lose early game.
But we have seen some comebacks.
Some. We've seen comebacks this playoffs.
Oh, playoffs?
Not yet.
के
Right?
फर्स्ट गेम कस्तो के भयो यार
Enough. The
वान
only
साइडेड
comebacks
हान्दै
we
त
saw,
हल्का हेरेको थियो फर्स्ट गेम
comebacks we saw were like BTR in the regular season.
एलर्जिस ब्रो हेरो टटल
No,
ओपी
it's facts.
I trust his.
हेलो सागर ब्रो वेलकम टु द स्ट्रिम सबैलाई
I got you. Especially for BTR. He knows everything. Yes.
He knows everything.
You want to know their season 7 lineup when they got to second place?
Okay, okay.
It's Matt, Repo, they have Renbo, Key,
साउन्ड हल्का बढाउनु पर्यो
Roy Brands. And their coach
When
is
did
Steven
Max
Age.
come in?
Max came in. Well, he was technically there for the the
फर्स्ट गेम
MSR
हेरिदिनु न त गाई केटा
Brands.
फर्स्ट गेम वान साइड भएछ फर्स्ट गेम हेर्नु
On that early lead.
टटल फाइटर के भएछ टटल
Early
फाइटर
on, this is minute 1.
के हो सुरुमै मरेको कहाँ मऱ्यो दुईटा
It's
What the fuck?
Quite young bloods, are they? Because Aman himself is a veteran, but Arfi
Guys, first game
could
हुनेछ
say that he is the young
कसरी
blood, but he
मर्यो
has
सुरुमै
that playoff experience. So at least for now,
यो फिन भन्ने मर्यो हो क्या
we'll have the upper hand.
मरेन
Mid, though, it's heavy push.
oh, that's gonna be first blood for Alter Ego. Moreno getting picked up top lane though. It's
Moreno.
favoring him on. With this lead, Alter Ego is looking very good for them to have
आजकल मिडमा त त्यही हो यार सुरुमै मर्ने भने
Talked about it in
मिडतिरै हो
that,
आजकल त
especially the panelists did mention a trio mid would be very, very influential in this game. I mean, you have a Khalid,
यार
obviously one of the
बेटीआरले
best
के
mid
गर्नुपर्छ
in that mid
प्लेअफमा
lane.
तिनीहरूको राम्रो रेकर्ड छैन अहिलेसम्म
Combined with the
अब
Valentina
फिन मर्यो होला
Terrify. Oh my
Bro,
goodness,
what
another
the
kill on the
heck?
board for Alter Ego.
यो हाइबुसाको रोटेसन हेर न यस्तो एक्सपेक्ट नै गर्दैन मिड लिनरहरूले रेड खाएको छैन अहिलेसम्म त्यही पनि मिडमा हार्न आएका छन्
Alter Ego, they like it. Rough and the
यस्तो रोटेसन
chaos
कहाँ एक्सपेक्ट नै गर्दैन
just
केटा
imbued early on. This is minute 1. Coming to minute 2,
अब
and they're able to get a few kills towards the core
त्यही हो
players too. It's up towards Hijume, towards Yazuke
गल्ती
as
त
well.
त्यस्तो छैन
And
बिटिआरको
Yazuke with that
अहिलेसम्म
Fury
त
Hammer, will he go the Sky Piercer build? Because
एग्रेसिभ खेल्ने
yesterday
कम नै हो
he was
खाली
already
लिएपछि
here,
त
right? But I think he's gonna play it safe.
Yeah.
Counter Strike will still be the option.
फर्स्ट गेम
Iman,
बिटिआरलाई त ढोबी हान्यो त्यही
I mean,
मैले
he is
हल्का
one of
हेरेको
the
थिएँ
CC gold
0-10
leaders we've
समथिङ
seen
दिइरहेको थियो
in
सुरुमा
this league. Most of the players that usually use CC, they treat it as a gold laner. They want
असिना
to
झर्दैछ यार धरान
try to kite, but when
खै
they
नि
use
लास्ट
CC,
झर्दैछ केटा
especially when Iman uses it,
तातो भएर
he
बस्यो
plays it
केटाहरू
safe. It's not like the CC is going to be a fighter. The CC is still a gold laner, so you still have to be careful. You can't get taken down.
अहिलेलाई जाडोले मोर चुस्छ जाडो लास्ट बढ्न थाले अचानक
Moreno and Finn not having the flicker.
ओनीको कति बज्यो 2 कि 4 ओनीको टाइम त हेर्नु पर्छ यार
Win with the
हेलो दाइ हेलो
control
सक्षम
and also Alter
सक्षम
Ego
ब्रदर
not actually
कसले जित्छ त म त बिटिआरले नै जित्छ भन्छु चाहिँ फर्स्ट गेम त धोल खान्छ कस्तो हानेको मरेन मलाई त
the shadow kill and will be taken down twice in this game.
Boxes and shurikens. That's
Mir-
Moreno's
Mirko
nightmare
bowler
0-2.
Mirko
This is
को
not
best
the
team
start that
अब
Megatron was waiting,
प्लेअफमा
was
त अहिले
looking
यस्तै
for.
खै चोक
And we
हान्छ
talked about them
BTR
having to win the neutral objective that they did with that first turtle.
यी त पनि इभले लग्दै यार
With the Khalid too. But at least Alter Ego are
ना यार
this
ओ
core
माय गॉड
with the kills that they're able to get.
ग्याङ नै भइरहेछ नि यिनीहरूको
Oh, Moreno.
Interesting flicker. That's gonna be Yazuki now jumping in with the shadows.
फक मोरेनले के गरेको
Moreno.
Interesting flicker. That's gonna be
एकछिन
Yazuki.
के गरे मोरेनले हेरौँ त
Predictions. Oh,
ओ
Moreno.
Interesting
ओ
flicker. That's gonna be Yazuki now jumping in with the shadows. Not connecting though, but that
के गरे मोरेनले
is questionable.
मिसक्लिक
Oh,
प्रो
I
एभ
thought he was waiting for a set
Misclick,
there
I
coming
guess.
in from Finn. He had level 5, he had the IMU as well, so maybe he would
गाइस
go
लाइक
for the RWM
द स्ट्रिम
steal,
केटा
possibly.
आजको स्ट्रिम चाहिँ
But as of now,
छुट्टै
it
हुन्छ
seems like that flicker will be information, especially the turtle will
जाडो
be
गाइस
up in
अति नै
50
बढेको छ
seconds.
यस्तो जाडो
Moreno
भएको
will
बेला
have to
झन्
cycle that
पानी
spell,
पर्छ के
juggle it around.
र मलाई
There we go.
यस्तै यस्तै
They love this.
क्लाइमेट
They
मनपर्छ
like the early game. They like it when they can take control of it. Hunter strike completed for Yazuke, adding insult
गाइस
to
गेम स्टार्ट भयो उतापट्टि र
Bigatron,
म
they'd have to be more
चेक
wary.
गर्नु
Meanwhile, up top, the Harith, all he needs to do is just survive and scale for the late game. I mean, the Harith
गेम चाहिँ
himself
स्टार्ट
is
भएको
a
छैन
lane bully.
सेकेन्ड गेम
The
स्टार्ट भयो
CC
सेकेन्ड
is
गेम लाउँछु
also
सिधै
quite scary. Even if
अहिलेको
that's
लागि
the
एकछिन
case,
फर्स्ट गेम
Aman
रिभ्यू
is
गरेर
up one level
के
against Arctic,
कसरी
so
यत्तिकै
Aman
वान
is
साइड खायो भने
doing very, very good.
Mana is very is okay right now. Oh, Shaman first pops.
किन
Come on,
छिटो
50%
आज
HP.
गाइस हल्का
Great dodge. 10 seconds on the clock here.
प्र्याक्टिस
We'll back
गेम्सहरू
to the
छ त
second
हुने
neutral objective of the
8-9
game.
गेम छ
And
प्र्याक्टिस गेम
Bigatron, they really need
सो
that
त्यही भएर आज
turtle.
छिटै इन गर्छु म
I mean, Chogun is close by. He has the War Axe, but will he walk up top? Because this objective might be
कति
just as
बेलासम्म
important as the
बस्नुहुन्छ
scale towards
खै
Aman.
प्रोबेबली यो
Shadow
सिरिज
kill,
भ्याउँछ
all
होला
the minions save him
ओनीको
on.
वाला भ्याउँछ भ्याउँदैन थाहा
Alfred
छैन
looking for some counterplay. In the back, it's a 2v1 with Arfi around. Alec here with the taunt already charging. That's going to be the taunt on towards Finn. Oh, that's the heal coming through. Now let's focus
So good.
on the Lord. 3 members on the river. Nile, 50% HP. Nino,
के गर्नु
terrified.
टर्टल
That's
हो नालको रिट्री त
launching the
ला
second turtle, but he will fall in the process. Alter Ego will force the fight. Shogun taking out Alter Ego.
एकछिन फेरि हेर्नु पर्यो है टर्टल भाइ
Lord, and that
कसरी हारे क्या टर्टल त बाँच्यो
Nino, focus on the
Like-
Lord. 3 members on the river.
खालि लो कसरी भयो एकचोटि हेर्नु पर्यो
Nile, 50% HP.
सुरुमा
Nino,
गयो
terrified. That's
टर्टल
Nile
पायो
launching the second turtle,
स्लटले
but he
टर्न
will
खायो
fall in the process. Alter Ego will force the fight. Shogun taking out Alter Ego.
यिनीहरूको ग्याङकै मिलेछन् रहेछ
Very
बिटिआरको
good. And that's going to be Finn off the board as well.
यार फेरि
That's a
इन्गेज गर्न
total
गएको थियो
of 3
तर
members, possibly
त्यो
more.
मोरेनोले
As
हगिरहेको
Yazuki
रहेछ
finds
गेम
an
धेरै
angle to connect the shadow kill, but will it be enough? Not just yet.
It's a battle of instinct against intellect. And
अनेकको
Alter
म्याच हेर्नु
Ego,
छ
they
गाइस
like
भ्यायो
their
भने हेर्छौँ
killer
नभए
instincts
त भ्याउँदैन होला
online.
लुच्ची के हुन्छ
Completely taking control of this early game up against Bigatron. And Bigatron is still able to take trades. Hold on a minute, Niall. Pops the
कति
Thorn
पेल्थ्यो
Road,
त
get out.
बिटिआर
Yeah, we
यस्तो
talk about
टप
Alter Ego
टु टिमलाई
completely
यस्तो पेल्दा छ तर
dominating
अल्टो
the
यो
early
पनि टप
game.
थियो
They have
जस्तो
the
लाग्यो
kills needed. They have the way to dictate this game, but at least
मेरो
Bigatron,
बौलाई सहित
they
बिटिआर
can
हारेको
make
देखेर
these small trades with the turtle as well. And Aman, he has to be careful, but he is going to be fine. And up top, Alter Ego, they take a cross-map win with that turret up top. They have secured themselves even deeper control into that jungle area in that purple buff. And mind you, the turtle spawns there. So it's going to be even more
अटक अल्ट के भएको एउटा
later
त
on. They have to fight
म
for that
एनिमेसन
objective.
अर्कोतिर
Spells
अल्ट
though, up for Moreno, Finn, Blue.
त्यो
his
गाटोको
own.
अल्ट
So,
भ्यालेन्टिनाले
it's
थियो
gonna be
त्यही भएर त्यो
very,
देखेर
very scary. RP
इमाले
buff,
स्प्रिन्ट हान्यो त यार
The
हाने
first
स्प्रिन्ट
structure here already collected. That's a very healthy lead for Alter Ego. And it seems like they like this tempo, right? Realize that with the composition that they have, their mobility is actually matched with Khalid, with Lancelot, and Alter Ego. I like what they're doing. They're keeping initiative like this.
What a-
gee. Good night, CC. That's a taunt. Come on, will fall. 4 members with an eye. That's Nile, though. Taking down top lane as well. That's a solo.
बिटिआरले
by
लास्ट प्रो
Yazuki,
हान्छ
and
प्ले
3
अफमा त
members are suddenly off the
लेट्स
board
गाइस सेकेन्ड
for
गेमदेखि हान्छ
Bigatron.
कि
piece
बिटिआरले
by piece, the red robots are disintegrated. Their steel strong no more. As Alter Ego,
Guys, like
this
this
is
stream,
what
guys.
you
Stream
get
share
when
कर
you
दिन
want
के
to challenge the chaos. You cannot set order on it. And they take 3 kills, take the structures, take the turtle. It is complete a robbery. Alter Ego, they're not slowing down.
त्यो कि
by
टु मेन
any
हुन्छ
time.
अन्त यार
Arfi,
अल्ट्रिकोले त
as
09
the
साइज
Mother of
एक
Heaven
किल
is
पनि
gonna
हान्छ
add
नि
more magic
अब
life steal in
तीन
his
हिँड्नु
own
हुन्छ जसलाई
hands, but
तीन कि दुईमा
Bigatron, now what do they do, right? They need one initiation. They need a strong one at
बिटिआरको अर्ली कम हो क्या अर्लीमै हार्यो भने त गाह्रो भइहाल्छ अभियसली लेटमा
the War Axe.
Real
Oh my
creation.
god, bro.
Come on, will be taking down
You know-
5v4 Nino. Let's burn flank. Nile goes back. The dragon.
ये सीसी को काउंटर है क्या मैजिक डैमेज ले लास्ट काउंटर है सीसी लाइन
Look at what is Alter Ego doing. The jungles is theirs.
Everything is theirs, Gani. Everything that Bigatron has. It's all controlled under siege by the 3-masked man, Alter Ego. Look at how much tempo they have all across the map. Purple buff stolen.
Perfect. Oh, guys,
They
म
have
त
the top
भर्खर
wave
नै
push,
उठेको
even if Aman is gonna
हल्का ढिलै उठ्छु
enjoy some gold from it, but the farming you know, the minion gold is no longer the same as
Why
it
so
used to
much
be.
delay?
Now a lot of
Already.
RPs
Sorry
are
guys,
collapsed on this
भर्खर उठेको
turret.
थिएँ
They
म.
need to respond. They cannot
त्यही
lose
बित्तिकै
another
फ्रेस
structure.
भएर
Because if
स्ट्रिम
they
गऱ्यो.
do, they lose formation, and this could be very bad for them.
त्यही नि गाइज आज
Let's
सर्ट
see.
स्ट्रिम मात्रै हुन्छ.
Real world relation pops. Finn 50% HP. Amon looks for a
एमाले
block.
ए
AOG from Moreno doesn't
यस्तो
land.
मरेनको अल्ट किन लागिरहेछ?
RP down.
Damage
After the
पुग्दैन.
shadow kill connecting onto her Shogun. It's a 1-for-1. Nino trying to hold on with the zone. AOG doesn't land. Niall looks for an angle. Perhaps with Alec with the taunt. No follow-up though. Alec under the turret. Receives a lot of damage.
Yeah, I was at the
Finds an angle. The window
These are brand new
to
barrier
take
game.
Finn down.
यो गेम
John
आएको छ.
saw a silver lining. That was a 4-man petrify coming in from Shogun. They did follow up. They were able to get Arfi in the process. That was the core member of Alter Ego.
Who won that?
Azuke cycling.
के भइरहेछ
This
लाइभ?
phone is ridiculous, by the way. Like, it's
मिरको
not happening here, but
के भनिरहेछ सुनौँ न
let it
मिरको.
fall like 5 times on a desk, it's still good. Like, it just doesn't break. I have tried it, trust me, at home, all right? Claim your voucher right now with MPLS 25F. You get a free travel
फोनको
adapter.
प्रमोसन हान्दैछ पुरै.
And you can also start your lease. Is it a lease? Is it a loan? Yeah, a loan on your phone starting at 700,000 IDR.
What I like though, one of the features of Samsung Galaxy S25 FE is when you're taking a photo,
Okay.
sometimes there's a certain people that you don't like, right?
Oh,
In this
what
case,
an
for me,
another
it's
one,
Realize. I
go
wanna erase him. Wow. You know, I can just use the AI feature to erase Realize.
That is true. You actually can. You actually can, folks.
Why do you hate Realize?
I was gonna ask.
He's a Madrid fan.
Okay.
But okay, that's it. That's enough. I agree. He is a Madrid fan.
Well, there you go. Another reason to hate Realize. Anyway, this promo is valid up until October 31st, so it's just a few more days left.
हेलो गाइज वेलकम टु स्ट्रिम. लाइक गरिदिउँ गाइज, लाइक गरिदिउँ, सेयर गरौँ. अब गेम त स्टार्ट हुन्छ. अल्टर इगो भर्सेस बिटिआर. अल्टर इगोले एक गेम हानिसकेको रहेछ बिटिआरलाई.
That should be done by the admin.
ओनीको कति बजे? ओनीको यो सिरिज पछि हुन्छ. यो सिरिज सकेपछि 1 घण्टा जति ब्रेक हुन्छ, त्यसपछि
By the
हुन्छ.
way, you said, wait, hold on now. You said that's another reason to hate Realize.
ओनीको
Why do
कस्तो
you
हान्छ
hate
प्लेअफमा
Realize?
हेरौँ
Because
गाइज.
he's a bandwagon fan. He only supported Onyx after they won a million times.
गाइज लाइक गरौँ गाइज. मेक श्योर टु लाइक द स्ट्रिम गाइज. सब्सक्राइब नै हान्नु.
Specifically said, started supporting Onyx when
Subscribe,
he
bro,
had
guys.
injuries, so that's
Stream share
kind
पनि
of-
गरिदियो,
that's
खेला
literally
मिल्छ.
bandwagon.
Yeah, that's literally like 90% of Onyx fans.
That's actually true. I'll get you, Rin.
Man,
Just walk past again. Get you.
I'm always thankful that we are on the English desk, by the way.
Yeah,
I'll get flamed right now.
I think
Oh,
we
you
all
Lim
be
Kocho,
cancelled.
not that.
Huh?
Lim Kocho.
होइन
don't
तर
play.
इन्डोको गेम स्टार्ट हुनु लास्ट टाइम नआउनु.
Come back.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all we said.
On the Indo desk?
Yes. It's wild in there, man.
What in the world? But okay, let's focus back into our next game. Remember, a best of 5, and it looks like this time BTR will once again be on blue.
बिचार त
side.
मोरेनोले हग्या लास्ट गेम वान.
In the regular season.
What do you think about blue side, red side now? Though,
I think it doesn't really matter that
Onyx
much.
जित्छ
I mean,
नि मलाई
obviously
चाहिँ.
it does matter, but
ओनिकलाई त सजिलै हुन्छ जित्न.
Alter Ego definitely have
Like,
prepared
Onyx
better,
the last
though,
two songs,
on
huh?
blue and red. They just have answers every single way. We even had someone in the group chat yesterday.
दुई
in the
चार
group
बजे
chat
हुन्छ
saying,
I guess.
Zephyr is a genius.
हुनसक्छ. 4K आज
After
के
the
4K?
Eunice goal-
Yeah, and by the way, for all of you guys out there, I actually picked Zephyr and Sticks to be the coaching staff.
अल्टर इगोको पनि फ्यान धेरै रहेछ त यार.
BTR and Onyx. Wait, did you vote Alter Ego too?
yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I voted for my boy Bam and Airpong, and all our votes technically didn't matter because Adi, CW, and Paddington. Oh, sorry, Reed won.
Reed.
Reed.
Didn't work out.
Let's take a look at the random map draw, though, boys and girls. Okay. Gonna be Broken
Broken
Walls.
Walls.
for game Number 2. How will
Johnson
we start
time.
our next game?
I think out of all the maps, this is the most neutral one. You know, like not a lot of advantages you can get. There are some heroes that get a lot of value here, like the Uranus again, just because you can.
BTR ले जित्छ होला. खै गाइस प्लेअफमा त चोक हान्छ जहिले. लेट्स सी के गर्छ यसपालि. एक गेम त हार्न छ. जित्नु पर्ने हो BTR ले नै.
Okay. Drafting phase is about to begin for game number 2, presented by the official tournament smartphone Samsung Galaxy S25.
गाइस गेम 2 को ड्राफ्ट आएपछि ब्यान हान्दै रहेछ.
Yuzong Hayabusa banned out.
Yep.
Same bans though from
Coach को-
Alter
coach
Ego,
को
and
face
that
किन-
opened up the Jushin.
Wait a minute, was Bakshi
कोचको
was
फेस
left
किन
in
यस्तो
the
छ
first
यता
game?
Yes, sir.
क्वालिटी बढेको छ.
Holy.
Both don't like
Huh.
utility, man, so both don't care about it. And it's not CC Gato.
कसले जित्ला त गाइस
Especially
यो गेम.
Lancelot got the catcha. And I think
BTR
this puts Niall in a
versus
sticky
Alter
situation now
Ego.
because the assassins
Moreno
or
ले
the picks that
फर्स्टमा
we're going
जुक्सिन
for are all taken
तबाट
out.
घाटोको lanes. Okay.
I mean, at this point, you just want to go utility, right? I think even though Nile prefers, obviously, for the assassin, PTR side laners, I think it's both them capable enough to be able to carry the game, even though without Nile as the damage dealer. So, do you want to pick
CC opponents
just
are.
to deny the possibility, even though
Royal
ultimately
Fate
it's
CC
back
liन्छ
down
होला.
in the first phase? I think it would be a good idea, and it's also fares well. Also
Harriet.
a good matchup, or maybe a good combo with the Jushin, with the fact that they can just
Harriet
stay
हो
on
Harriet
for a
लान्छ नि
lot
त.
of time. But no,
Harriet र हिल्डाले लेन्सलाई ल्याङ हान्नेको रहेछ.
even though it's not dangerous grass,
Yeah.
Now, boys, Hilda didn't really work out yesterday. Why do you think BTR pick up the Hilda here?
Here it's up against the landslide, and again, even if you're not in dangerous grass, broken wall is actually not bad either for the Hilda. Just because again, there's so many more gaps in the walls in enemy jungle and in neutral
Johnny,
objective
Mid
areas
Pokemon, yeah.
where you can scoot over. Usually you would need a dash, you know, and that's why the Hilda gets caught in these little choke points. But again, with broken walls, that isn't really a big problem. I think the big problem and the concern
Danger
for BTR
explain
right now is the
हान्छ मेरो
jungle
गोले.
pick. Because the fact that you don't pick it up first phase, this is looking a bit too close to home. Like, Onyx Philippines did this. They had a jungler, King Kong, that plays the assassins, and yeah, they didn't pick
Eve
it up
लास्ट
straight
स्ट्रङ
picking
देखिरहेको छ
up.
अहिले मेजमा.
Eve call there for Sheffin. It will be the for Alter Ego, another same exact mid duo for them.
oh man, I gotta say, the first
विराटनगरको बसमा त के हो छक्काहरू आउँछ त पैसा माग्दै.
the mid trio
Whoa.
is gonna be very, very strong too. Even Lancelot
They
is
didn't,
kinda in the same area of Hayabusa. maybe
विराट
not as
नगरको
lethal,
बसमा
but
guys.
it does punish overextension in the mid lane once you have that minion stacked up and also the puncture stacks for you. The Fanny Ban coming through for Sever just to limit the possibility of Nile carry potential. Do you want to ban Joy for a safety measure too? Just erase the possibility away for a dive?
I think it's a good choice.
I think it's okay, yeah? Having like 3 magic damage sources.
Just किन no pick. अहिले CC फर्स्ट गेम पिक हानेको थियो ढोल खाए त्यही भएर नलेको होला.
Yeah, the magic defense items are just pretty bad right now.
Probably
So Joyce
लिँदैन
is
जस्तो लाग्यो
for
गेम CC
Nile.
किन.
We're looking at
लियो भने
Nile
एक्समा लिन्छ होला.
something that he picked up.
Goldमा चाहिँ लिँदैन
Luxie
होला.
is also still open, Akai, and that's about it. Or Guinevere. That's something he's picked up for now.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about the Guinevere, man.
not against a Lancelot, Gata, Eve.
Please like this stream guys, like गरौँ guys, stream share
I'm not a
गरौँ.
fan of utility. That's why. Oh, interesting. They banned the Kalea, thinking the Hilda will be flexed into XP. Even though they have a Gaton.
Not a fan of that, I gotta
Yeah.
say. Obviously, there's no burst down potential from BTR, and even then, with the Harith only, like this is a utility mid laner. That's an EXP utility too.
Yes, sir.
Not much damage, even though Nile will pick up something that has a bit of damage. I don't think it's
Kill
enough to warn Kalea, but
Uranus.
Uranus gonna get picked here, and
Flex.
that might be a flex.
This might be a cold laner, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the matchup for Harith and Uranus is not really
Such
that
a
bad.
golden Uranus नै खेल्न सक्छ हैन हिजो त खेला जस्तो लाग्यो कुन चाहिँ
There's a gang coming at you.
And it's a deny pick. BTR have relied on Hilda Uranus in their composition a lot in the regular season and was always banned out from them in the regular season. So, what a Uranus pick for Alter Ego.
It has to be a Yeve, right? Not Yeve, Joy, right? There's nothing else.
There is nothing else in the jungle. If
के छ CC still open छ अर्को स्मेरेल्डा स्मेरेल्डा छ त यार
Against
साच्चै
these?
I think you have to.
बाक्सा लियो
'Cause, like, again,
वो बाक्सा र
either
स्मेरेल्डा
that or you take it like a good boy
Oh
to the
man.
Uranus.
Once again, this is the same story as game number 1.
ओके
You have to be able
के
to
लिएला
secure
त
the
CC
objective early game
लिँदैन होला है
and
के हो
maybe win
लिन
this match
सक्छ
at the
CC
same
पनि
time. Otherwise, it's only magic.
अर्को
There is carry potential from the Harith, but a lot of these heroes is just falling off. Bachia and Hilda at the same time.
यो फाइटर
That is
भनेपछि
greedy, I gotta say.
Yep.
फाइटर नै लिन खोजिरहेको
They
छैन
were forced into a corner by Alter Ego and BTR has
Wait,
to go for the
X-Borg is
Death
viable.
X-Borg is
Fighter
viable
नै लिन
and
नि
it is
सक्छ
so good.
यो
in
साँच्चै
this
एक्सबोर्ग नै स्टिल ओपन छ
They're on the fighter tab.
तर लिँदैन
That is
होला
where the
एक्सबोर्ग
X-Borg is
किनकि
located.
ह्यारिसले ल्याङ
CC
हान्छ
still open too, by the way, so they can just
yeah.
pick it up, and either way, it's good.
यो नि जित्दा ओ
I don't like that, I gotta say. Normally, you want to pick
Yeah.
Benedetta towards a Eve, a mid laner that doesn't really move.
Wait, where is it going?
Has to be gold,
ब्रो
right?
बेलेन पेन्टी त गोल्डेन
Because it's technically. if
तर
it's
यो
not
कममा
linked,
गाह्रै
it
छ
knows
छ यार
something
पेन्टी त मन चाहिँ मन पर्यो पेन्टी
It
त
will
बिक
be weird
लास्टको
if you put it in.
Wait, no, yeah, I think
Maybe you do want to go XP, yeah.
Yeah, just for the matchup.
Exactly, because you don't want to put the Uranus against the Baksha early, so the Uranus will be able to just farm
किनकि
out the
बेन्दितालाई
Baksha while they do
कसलाई
their
कसलाई
thing.
चाहिँ मारोस् क्या
Looks like
सबै
it's
ट्याङ्की छ
involved.
अनि
We're gonna head over to our
जुक्सीलाई मार्न
testers
सक्दैन
to see exactly where
एरिकलाई
this
मार्न
Benedetta
सक्दैन
is going to go. Realize Gani take it for game number
लेट्स सी गाइज
2.
अब कसरी
Analysts, I might
स्ट्रिममा
have an answer.
ट्राई त गर्यो होला
Benedetta
एक्जिक्युट कसो
is
गर्छ हेरौँ
going roam. It seems like because in the last second of
Wait,
that
roam
draft
re?
change, I think I saw Alec
Wow.
using the Benedetta, so we'll just have to see if it is indeed in roam.
रोम बेन्दिता त अति हुन्छ भाइ म त फेरि रोम बेन्दिता भनेपछि म चाहिँ मक्कै हुन्छ
For game number 2 of the Chaos
रोम
Derby.
बेन्दिता हुन्छ नि
Bigatron by
Okay,
Vitality
roam beneath
against
the-
Ultra
I know,
Ego,
roam
with
beneath the
Ultra
Ego
Ego
भन्छ।
having control.
जे नै भन्छ
No, it is not going to go to roam.
Gold lane रहेछ बेन्दिता
Because I saw in the last second,
Yeah.
it was changed to Alex. So, you know, my eyes does deceive me.
Hey man, RF brought up the Uranus Gold yesterday, and now it's gonna be a Benedetta Gold lane.
ए, कत्रो लो हान्दिएको लेन्स थाहा छ
In this
हिल्लाले
game, they will secure match point. Let's see if Bigatron by Vitality is able to equalize.
एरिकले सेकेन्ड सिले त केटा हेर बेन्दिता गयो कसरी
It
खेल्ने
feels so strange when Ultra Ego picks up a Benedetta.
दिमाग त
It
लाउँछ
doesn't go in the
इमानले
hands of Nino, because this hero is a Nino special. We know him to
आई तिमीले मेरो इम्प्लेम
able to use this hero.
Wow,
but
इसमेको
most of the
अर्कै
games max, pull
different
yourself together for both
Yeah.
mid laners, obviously, when a cycle
मुभमेन्ट
of
स्पिड
spells,
लिएको रहेछ ओके
flickers is very much important. Festival of Blood with the concussive
फिन
blast,
फिन फिन फिन
hands of the
फिन
Benedetta
मऱ्यो क्या
are
मऱ्यो होला
gonna look for the wave clears and then rotate.
ओए
Uranus
बाचा
just running around with his axe.
गाइज लाइक द स्ट्रिम लाइक गरौँ गाइज स्ट्रिम सेयर गरौँ गाइज गेम 2 स्टार्ट भइसक्यो अल्टरको भर्सेस बिटिआर
Probably, as Shogun is around the jungle as well. Yazuke though will still get the clear.
रिट्री बल्ल आएर रहेछ त्यो लेन्स सर्टको थाहा भयो भए ट्राई गर्छ होला स्मेलले अझ
Already.
उही हिमाललाई त लो हानेको छ त पुरै
That's a taunt in the mid lane. Alec pops a revitalizer.
पेट्रिफाई छैन चाहिँ
So
बेन्दितासँग
that's a small win for Bigatron.
Feels like Ultra Ego are playing with fire because the panelists talked about the Uranus pick. If it is about to go to the gold lane, it fares well against the Harith. The Uranus very tanky. The Harith's not going to burst it down. And look at where Ultra Ego is just controlling.
Flicker गरे हाने
themselves in.
यो मरेन रोकै
Burst
एकछिन
it down. And look at where Ultra
ब्रो यो
Ego
मरेन के गर्दैछ हो अघि पनि फ्लिकर हगिरहेको थियो
the jungle of Bigatron.
माई गॉड मरेन प्लिज यार प्ले अफ मैच त नआएगा
A way to hold themselves together.
कसैले नोटिस पनि गरेन कास्टरहरूले
Look at RP just cutting the wave in the back, man.
Yeah, he is actually winning. We'll rotate first. That's going to be Finn taunted. Two-man taunt, actually. Now, and the turtle, Yazuki.
अरे लेन्स लर्डले लगेर बाँच्छ पनि
Solo. Shogun and
What
Finn
the
not
fuck?
able to capitalize. There's Alter Ego. We'll take the first neutral objective in the game.
Again, this is trouble for Bigatron.
लेन्स लर्ड मरेको हो लास्ट फाइदा हुन्छ यार टटल लिएर अझ भागिदिरहेको क्या
Where you need to be able to win the first two objectives, and the first one they lost. Because you have a box yet, you have an Esmeralda, it is very good setup. If you want to go for the turtle, especially when you
What's
are
the game?
against the
Alter Ego
Uranus,
versus
good
BTR,
anti-
guys,
shield,
playoff.
anti-healing. But as of now, it feels like Alter Ego again are striking
man.
very relentless, very
लेट गेम पनि
fearless.
हल्का गाह्रो छ यार
What Bigatron
बिटिआरलाई
by
किनकि
Vitality
इभले
is
लास्ट
able to-
दुखाउँछ
This man right here, Yazuke, has been able to prove himself. It's one of the best, especially in the playoffs.
यो अल्टर इगोको
Such a
हाइपरले
bold
कस्तो
play.
बवाल खेल्दैछ यार अघिको गेम पनि
It
सेक्री खेल्दै थियो
worked. Game 1, he was 8-0. And with this Lancelot, man, I think the sky is the limit.
So far, so good indeed.
So good.
Realize, right? For Yazuke, especially after a performance on the Hayabusa game 1, he was able to just dominate Bigatron by Vitality. And tells Bigatron in the mid lanes, 2v1, Hegemate pops a flicker. Not
Flicker
gonna
आने।
Alex though with the cover.
Fin, fin, fin,
Equalization
बाँच्यो है त अनि।
will not be enough as
Alec Murray, nice one.
finally gets taken down.
इसमेले लङ रोटेसन हाने
The
भर्खर
Red Robots.
The problem now for Ultra Ego is the nature of Bigatron's front line. It is very tanky. It is very strong as well. Multiple shields here and there. Nino might be over
Nino?
here in the top lane.
मर्न सक्छ यार फ्लिकर हान्यो फ्लिकर हान्छ फ्लिकर हान्छ फ्लिकर हान्छ
With the knockup, that's a flicker.
Flicker.
Still locked up though, but Nino immobilized, still able to get out for now.
हल्काले
Bigatron has Bryo.
So nice try फ्लिकर छैन फ्लिकर बेट भयो टडलमा आउँदैन
What's gonna happen next?
I don't like that from Bigatron. They're really.
अरे
showing
यो
this
फिन
is where
त
Uranus does-
तर लेन्स रोडले राम्रै खेल्दैछ यार लस
But it's not
हिल्डाको
gonna be
अगेन्स्टमा कस्तो
1v1,
राम्रो
right?
खेल्दैछ
Even if you can shut it down, but the turtle now is up and they have to congregate together. It's gonna be RP chased down by Finn and Aman.
2v1. Uh-oh, that's gonna be the final blow. Pops.
ठिक छ यसको अल्टी पनि बेट भयो टोटल अफ एडभान्टेज हुन्छ लास्ट बिटिआरलाई
Wants to commit on towards the turtle, but 4 members of Alter Ego is occupying the mid lane. Shogun pops a flicker. Phantom execution by Yazuke doesn't find its mark.
Moreno?
Inside the box there.
यो मोरेनो त यार
Collects the turtle calmly.
Well, at least
मन परेन है केटा
now
प्ले
is
अफ
able to
मोरेनो
get
को
the
गेम
turtle, especially how Bigatron lost the first one. But I think that was a very good harass coming in from the bottom side duo of Bigatron. They were able to push RF back, render him basically useless for that objective fight. And in the mid lane, Moreno kept Nino and Yazuke company. So yeah, I think it was hard for them to re-engage back and contest.
मुनि को टारेट गयो
On bottom, RP has Prio. They have Tempo and
बाचो
Mom
बाचो
trying to clear it out. He wants to go in for the 1v3, but it seems like it won't be wise. Izuke, look at the pressure coming in. This is why the
लेन्सरले कस्तो मिठो खेलेछ यार मरे के आओ भन्ने बित्तिकै अरे मा अरे यो लेन्सर त
Yazuke is definitely on fire.
ब्रो यो पुरै फायर नै छ यार
This guy stepping up when needed. The catalyst.
हिल्डाले ल्याग हान्दैछ हिल्डालाई उल्टै मारेर निस्किने क्या
Ego.
कस्तो चाहिँ भयो लेन्सर
When everyone is falling down, when everyone is just down in the dumps, Alter Ego
हिल्डाले झन् फिट गरेर रहेछ
still can
लेन्सरले
rely on Yazuke.
Oh, that's going to be Alter Ego. The bottom side of the map here. Take a look at the 1v1 mini-map.
Boy,
Focus
man.
on the mini-map. Final blow
Arfi,
pops.
Arfi.
Not enough damage. AOG doesn't
Liga
land
निकाल्यो
on
इमान
it.
को
Will land on Nile though. That will be Iman recalling. Oh my goodness.
Man, that is very scary. But Bigatron, at least for now, they can keep themselves
Guys,
together.
like हान्दिउँ केटा like गरौँ guys stream मा make sure to like the stream
A very insane game one. The
Finn,
pressure is
Finn,
real
Finn.
though, Finn.
धन्न
Finn still survives. 10 seconds on the clock for the last turtle to spawn, and it seems like it's still an even game. Realize.
It is. It is still even because still 1-1, right? I mean, in terms of the kills, but the objectives will make the difference.
सेकेन्ड अर्डरमा के हुन्छ लेट्स चेक इट आउट सेकेन्ड अर्डर
They'll be very careful now because Alter Ego are going in full swing.
जुक्सिनले पोख्ता हान्दैछ फिन ढल्यो यार फेरि
First, it's 5v4 under the turtle.
रिट्रिभ द ग्याप हान्दैछ लेन्सर ढुक्क ओ माई गॉड बाक्सिया
Yazuke in the back.
लेभल ग्याप हुँदा त नि यसले अरे मा इमानलाई त गायो भन्दा
That's gonna be a 1-for-1, but they got the turtle. Shogun very
Shogun पनि मर्यो
We'll find the last secure kill on Shogun.
अरे
Alter Ego finds
Alter Egoलाई फाइदा भयो यार
and they got the turtle.
Wait, Alter Ego again.
Who's out on the turtle?
Look at this, Moreno.
Moreno.
टिकट छ
Very
मरेन
vulnerable. Yazuke still has an angle. No puncture.
Whoa,
though.
what?
That's a flicker from Moreno. Very
Hey, Moreno,
aggressively
cute
as
as
well.
well.
Now Finn looking to provide cover as Nino is just locked
My
in.
God, please,
on
Moreno.
towards Moreno. That's a Crimson Beacon defense.
फ्लिकरले
And it is
4-5 चोटि
all
वेस्ट गरिसक्यो क्या यो गेम
Alter
मात्र
Ego with 1,000 gold lead. 8 minutes of game time.
Moreno is just insane. Or rather, is just aggressive. This guy is, since game one, very, very trigger happy with that flicker, especially now with the juice in. He's much more safe.
यो आरपी त कस्तो रिस्की प्ले खेल्दैछ हौ
That's the shield unity.
What?
Oh, petrify under the turret. AOG
Wait, no.
with the cover.
What the fuck bro what the fuck oh my god कस्तो पर्फेक्ट खेलेको यार
That's why the Benedetta has picked up RV.
कस्तो रिस्की प्ले हानेको बेन्दिताले My God, bro. PSG हानेछ जस्तो बेन्दितामा त
They have
गाटोको ब्याकअप पनि यो आलेक द गोटेड रोमर
Bigatron as of now are on the back foot. 2.5k gold lead. Brute force completed. Eman. He is going to be okay. He is a Harith after
Bro,
all.
oh my god, perfect खेलेछ यार Alter Egoले
To keep the pressure going.
Finn has the Cyclone Eye, but Yazuke denies the escape. Another kill on the board for Yazuke. 301. If you add his kills from game one, that's 11 kills already. And now with the Lord spawning, Alter Ego, it does seem like they have full control of the map.
They do.
सेली बोय त्यसको वाइफले गर्दा फेमस भएको र हैन गाइस सेली बोयको गेम प्ले बवाल चाहिँ पहिला जस्तै अल्टर इगोको प्राइममा काम बुढीले गर्दा फेमस हुन् तर उसको बुढी पनि लास्ट फेमस हो
respond to this, it'll all come tumbling down for them.
Yeah.
Look at the front line though. Nino is just there soaking up the damage. It's free.
Lord, free Lord.
Shogun now.
Shogun मर्छ होला के हो लेन्सरको ड्यामेज
That spin trying to distract. It's a 1v1 between Shogun and the Lancelot. Take a look at the mini-map.
Iman.
Shutting Yazuke down.
टन्न मारे Shogunले
They will find
यो केटा अब हिँड्ला त युजलेस हुन्छ यार किनकि अर्लीमै युजलेस भएपछि त लेट गेममा त झन्
But
युजलेस
remember, Alter Ego, they have the lore to play with.
They make it less bitter because that was the Lord conceded. They were able to get a kill towards Yazuka. That's a shutdown too. RP duking it with Shogun down bottom. He has the Electro final blow and can relocate safely. It's just brawls. And this is what the Chaos Derby is all about.
Yes,
Constant
sir.
fighting, constant brawling. Muscle against muscle. You don't need intellect, you need instinct.
तपाईहरुले कत्रो प्राइस बङ्गलादेश त छैन
The bottom
त्यो
side.
डायमन्ड थियो यार कति 1,50,000 कति डायमन्ड थियो टोटल प्राइस हो
Here, 4 members strong to clear this Lord. So at least Bigatron get the shutdown to Yazuke and are able to shut down the Lord too.
And so far, so good, right? Especially for Alec. Has been clutch with the AOG just to provide cover. And Alter Ego, they look to expand the map control, taking a structure in the top and bot here, soon to fall in the bottom side of the map. And Bigatron by Vitality, at least they have a Heron. They have some sort of a clear potential, but that's what they gotta do now. They gotta protect Amon if they want to find a turnaround angle.
But they have to play it carefully, right? Because who does the Harith go for? The Lancelot is going to be very, very sleek, very elusive. Do you want to go for the
अरे यार BTR oh my god प्लिज हान्नु पर्यो यार
As the Lancelot, you can move around safely.
अझै यसपछि नै हार्यो भने त झर्यो त लोअर ब्र्याकेटमा त लास्टै रिस्क हुन्छ लोअर ब्र्याकेट
And then the Gatot Kacha will just come flying at you. So I think the most logical target is going to be the Yves. Because the Yves will have to stay in his own foot. RWM.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the back.
सोकुन त हिजुमेलाई जोन हान्दिरा छ
50% HP.
हिजुमे मार्छ होला
Yazuke with the puncture.
अरे बाँचेर लेन्स शट मार्छ
Alter Ego still stands with 5. But
सोकुन लभली जोन हान्नु थियो यार
Megatron, they are fighting back. RP finally gets spotted out by Amon. And Amon slowly but surely creeping back into the game. But they gotta address this Benedetta too, because down bottom, that split push has been created. And the side lane pressure from Alter Ego is super strong. Benedetta plus the Lancelot. The Bigatron needs a response towards that. At least for now. Look at how strong Alter Ego zoning is. They can just walk up, take control of the jungle, just go back. Because they have so much sustainability. 5 seconds into the Lord, there's a slow push for Alter Ego up top. It needs to be addressed. But thank God the Lord spawns at the top side of the map.
so far, again, it is
Alexसँग रेड वास हो त यार कसरी हो
Alter Ego,
कसको छोर्यो
1,000 gold lead. That's a healthy lead. And Bigatron seems like the call is, let's fight for this Lord and neutralize the situation. And I think that's the right call, right? The big risk play. Will it come to fruition though? You can see Alter Ego playing it patiently. They know they don't have to force unnecessary fights just yet.
Radiant armor for Finn. Also completed. That's gonna be able to dissuade.
के हो यार कति 5,000 को गोल्ड लिड छ आरएफए पछाडि ब्याक लाइन हान्दिरा छ पेट्रिफाई आयो क्या
This is the petrify.
Uh-oh, that's gonna be unfavorable.
नाइल मरे नाइल
Well,
आम्मा
Jungler, take a look
ओइ
at
जिते जंगल मर्यो
Junglers off the map. That's gonna be Nino Stone.
Nino लान
That's going to be Shogun.
सोगुनले 1 एचपी थियो त्यो हिजोमै
3v4 without junglers.
अरे तोर्छ हिजो मैले तोर्छ लाइरा छ मलाई किन हो पेन्डी त म कसम के गर्छ त्यो पेन्डी त जित्यो टिम बाइट त जित्यो
It's smart. Alter Ego though, they will lose out on more members as Amon collects 2 members.
यो ट्रेड बीटीआर राम्रो यार किनकि बीटीआर हालिरहेको थियो नि त
Blows, but
BTL
RP
राम्रो
comes
होला
in clutch with the Benedetta.
3/3 नै भनौँ किनकि लर्ड बायो नि त अल्टर इगोले
Kills for themselves too. So at least it is still favorable because Amon was able to
तर
collect
डिफेन्ड गर्न
3
सक्ला लर्ड
kills,
check it out.
3 dead bodies for him to bury. Alter Ego still with the gold lead, but Bigatron, they are slowly crawling back into the game with the magic damage hands of Harith, we had our own concerns. The Holy Crystal completed as well, even if it is late in this game. But we had our own concerns. The physical damage from Bigatron is lacking. So who do you really want to go for when you really need Shred? But the magic damage is there now. Online.
आरफीले कस्तो मिठो खेल्दै छ गोल्डन केटा बेन्दिता भाइ
If they don't check it, if there is no checks and
इनले
balances,
सुसटा फुल ड्यामेज बढायो त्यो फुल ड्यामेज
especially with the Holy Crystal, one away from completing all the slots.
बेसी कटाक हाल्नुपर्छ नि त इन्डेसमा
They have a way
बेन्दितामा बेसी कटाक त म चाहिँ बनाउँदैन
It'll stall in the mid lane, but they will buy time for that. They will buy time for the Lord to go in. Slowly but surely, they'll crash it into the base.
They really want this far. They really want
एउटा
this far base
त
there.
लक होला यिनी त नायल मर्यो होला यार कत्रो पोकान यार बिचारालाई ओ माय गॉड मायल मर्यो
Down, and it's Hijime finds the Mega. It's a 5v4.
मायल आयो नायलको त
The Lord is still up. That's gonna be
सोगुन पनि
so
मर्यो होला
in the front. Harpy.
ल गाइस के सक्यो क्या यहाँ ओए मर्यो
Alter Ego.
टिपेर हैन
Apply more pressure.
ओए कत्रो ड्यामेज हो त्यो लेन्स शटको
Bigatron almost a mod there.
माय
Taking
गॉड
it
ए
down.
मान मरेको पनि सकिन्थ्यो होला
Be happy as they collect top and
तर
bottom.
सकिन्छ होला गेम गाइस जिजिस ल सक्यो सक्यो सक्यो
They're knocking
सक्यो
on the junkyard. Megatron. They have to hold.
They have to hold. Alter Ego, Shaman force spot by a man looking for the clear. Take Crystal.
ल जिजिस गाइस जिजिस
Alter Ego.
Oh my god म्याच पोइन्टमा भइसक्यो यार
In this best of 5.
One game away from the upper bracket finals, and who would have thought that? Alter Ego,
जिजी यार केटा
the ones to cement themselves this lead. My goodness, Bigatron again. Their fuse is cut short. Another malfunction in the systems.
भने यार अब
Wow, Alter Ego with that chaotic play. With the Benedetta goal too. It felt very hard to go, especially when they have the Esmeralda plus the Baxia. And then they have an ultra safe mid laner
Crazy
that
यार
they have
केटा
to juice in.
गाह्रो भयो
Was
गाह्रो
supposed
पर्यो
to be
गाह्रो पर्यो
ruling the early game, but Alter Ego has something else to say. This is a different team. This is a team on a mission for redemption. After seasons of tears, seasons of full apologies, this is the closest
बिटिआरले चाहिँ
they've been
प्लेअफमा कहिले नगर्ने भयो जस्तो
into potentially again being a top contender.
टप कन्टेनर
Bigatron backs against the wall. There is still a
कन्टेनर
lower
हो
bracket,
कन्टेनर होइन
but Bigatron has been the favorites.
Hey, realize, you gotta understand.
But
Job is not over for Alter Ego.
एक ऱ्याङ्क जान्छ
Bigatron by
जस्तो
Vitality, they were in this position last
एक ऱ्याङ्क
season,
किनकि ब्रल हान्नु पर्ला है केटा
and they didn't
ऱ्याङ्क
find
त के हान्नु
the success. They were reverse swept.
I remember.
So
रिभर्स
Alter
स्विफ्ट हान्नु
Ego,
सक्छ र
what they
बिटिआरले
need to do
मलाई
now
गु जस्तो खेल्दैछ मरेन
is
एक
stay
त
composed if they want
यसलाई
to
नि रिप्लेस
go
हान्दै
upper
मरेन उसलाई
brackets. But Bigatron, man,
फुल टिम रिप्लेस हान्छ
what a lackluster 2 games.
It is. It is lackluster. For lack of a better word. But Alter Ego, man. They have to keep...
लगाइ गेममा चाहिँ छैन रोकै पहिला यो गेम सल्भ गर्नु पर्यो भारत साउन्ड आइरहेको छैन अच्छा ठिक छ गेम क्लासिक नै हान्नु पर्ला ब्रल ब्रल नै हान्नु यार गाइस लबी कोड दिन्छ जोइन गर नि त केटा अलग गाइस जोइन हान्नु पनि लबी कोड दिएको छ होइन आऊ केटा हो हिजोको विन र लस हटाउनु पर्यो को मानिया हाम्रो हिजोको ब्रदर आउनु भएको छ कोमा एउटै योत्सुक होइन के योत्सुक होइन पनि चाहिँ केटा हो मलाई थाहा भएन है केटा होस् के हो भनेर स्टार्ट हान्नुहोस् गाइस एकजना ल Let's go एकदम brawl हान्दिउँ हैन केटा हो 1 सेकेन्डमै म्याच बनाउँ स्टेज केटा हो काय भएर स्टेज दिन्छु स्टेज खेल हैन
The southern seas are my domain.
अच्छा मसर पालो जेनिट ब्रो के छ यार अरुरा ग्लेजरको नि हज छ र यो चुकको बाहेक के हो यार हज भनेको के यार केटा मलाई थाहा छैन So guys, welcome to the stream guys. Like करूँ guys, stream share हानौँ Oh, big fan. Thank you so much, Sunday Didi. Master of Idol. Thank you, Didi. Man, already petrified get out.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Masaka miss get out mere se जाले.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Wait. फेरि यस्तै हो है मेरो चाहिँ
Are you?
यसले त मलाई अल्ट हान्छ त बा
An enemy has been slain. Has been slain.
मेरा बोय रेस नाम है तो पबजी को कोड है ना
Is there a more beautiful than me? These beautiful bodies, shattered by the ocean waves. Ult is ready. Praise me, and you shall receive my mercy.
सबैको आइडल मास्टर त्यस्तो चाहिँ होइन है जे पाइदिने
No one has the power to control the ocean waves are so soothing.
So Yotsu, welcome to the stream. Guys, को नयाँ छ लाइक गरिदिउँ guys स्ट्रिममा लाइक र सेयर हानिदिउँ
No one has the power to control the seas, except for
यो एक गेम त्यही ब्रल खेलेर यसपछि फेरि वाच पार्टी नै हुन्छ भाइ मरे क्या म छ्या
killing spree. Always ready for my new life.
भोलि इन्सोमेनियाले गरेको मिटअपमा तिमी म आउँदिन होला मिटअपहरूमा त यसले चाहिँ के हुन्छ भोलि नै थाहा हुन्छ
Stop and listen to my graceful songs.
मास्टर हेलो हेलो माई प्रिसियस के हो नाम क्रेजी छ त
Soothing. Shattered by the ocean.
मरे क्या What the heck? कहाँ गएको? एउटै टरेट भत्काउन सकेको छैन त कस्तो डिफेन्स हानेको यिनीहरूले
Are you?
हल्काले ड्यामेज भएन
Killing spree.
तिमी ब्याडी पुलर होइन तिमी योत्सु अन्ली पुलर हो अरुराग लिजलाई भनिसक्यो ब्रो तिमी कुन एमपिएन टिमलाई सपोर्ट गर्छौ फ्रम बोथ पिएच एन्ड इन्डो पिएचबाट त टिएलपिएचलाई पनि सपोर्ट गर्थे अनि इन्डोबाट ओनिक आइडी
Stop and listen to my graceful song.
तर त्यही अब M7मा चाहिँ म टिम स्पिरिटलाई सपोर्ट गर्छु रसियाको टिम
Been slain.
ल छ्या मरे योत्सुलाई किन नजिताएको त्यही त गाइज योत्सुको पोस्ट पनि लाइक गरिदिउँ केटा हो लाइक फ्रीको लाइक गरिदिउँ न केटा हो होइन नेपालीले जित्छ होइन नभए बङ्गलादेशले जित्छ लाइक गरिदिउँ उसको पोस्टमा
Praise me, and you shall receive my mercy. The ocean waves are so
मरे छ्या गेम स्टार्ट भएको जस्तो होइन त्यो गेम
Your team destroyed a turret.
लामो हो ब्रल पनि यो छ्या ब्रल म्याचेस नै यत्रो लामो हुन्छ
Except for me.
ब्रल गेमै यत्रो लामो भइरहेछ
All these beautiful bodies shattered by the ocean waves. Praise me, and you shall
अरे यिनीहरूले त पोक हानेर मार्न लागेको छ कत्रो ड्यामेज हो
The ocean waves are so soothing. Double kill.
कत्रो लङ रेन्ज हो क्या परबाट हान्न चाहिँ
Spree.
ल फ्लिकर नै ढिला भयो नि यार अब हान्ने भयो यिनीहरूले अल्टेज नै मेरो Maniac. Sadly, no Maniac. Ay, inandim, inandim. Minion त आउँदै बस्छ जिटिस गाइस फेरि अब त्यही वाच पार्टी हुन्छ हैन
Victory!
यिनीहरूको गोसी पाइलसम्म सकेकै छैन रहेछ स्टिल एक गेम हुन्छ क्या पिटीएल आउँदै गर्छन् त्यही नि
Yeah. And I
साउन्डहरु
must
सब
say
ठिक
that
छैन
Nile
केटा
Baksha is just not
साउन्डहरु
good.
ठिक
That's
छ
why
होला
I propose the Joy more than the Baksha, right? Because at least he has carry potential and he can dive to the back line.
But what about Shogun? How has Shogun been performing? We're gonna take a look at something real quick here. Shogun versus Nino, rookie versus the veteran.
He's been pretty good, dude. Honestly, like Shogun and Iman, the two glimmers of hope right now. Both in the nostrils, the cope and the hope is on the gold and the XP.
Okay.
He's still really good. The Esmeralda was amazing, I would say. Like, again, a couple of times was able to hold his own. It's just when you lose so early on in trio mid, the side lanes can't really push in and can't really be the ones to actually be like, all right, guys, we can carry you all the way. You need to be at least even, or you need to set them up for something. So at least
टुर्नामेन्ट
right now,
बनाउन
I'm
एकचोटि
thinking,
टुर्नामेन्ट गाइज
if we
अहिले त
lose out
हुँदैन
of
होला
trio mid,
अहिले त नबनाऊ
let's
होला
just play for side lanes. Let's just go for strong side
अहिले
Iman, strong
गेम
side
स्टार्ट हुन्छ
Shogun,
एकछिनमा
play
फेरि
through that, and then try to win. Because right now, the duo mid is in out of form.
For sure. Oh man, the fact that I have to think about it like 10 seconds.
टुर्नामेन्ट बनाउन एकचोटि अनि लिभ गर अब मैले टुर्नामेन्टबाट लिभ गरेँ भने लबी नै हुँदैन म लबीमा बस्नै पर्छ
Performance was. They kind of shot themselves in the foot with the fact that they picked Hilda very early in the draft, and it got punished with the Eve. It got punished with the pretty much all the picks coming in from Alter Ego.
Yeah. I think Hilda's standing at a 0% win rate here in the playoffs. You think it's a problem with the pick?
Problem with pick?
With the pick of the Hilda?
Pick is nice.
Right.
Pick is nice
For me, the Hilda pick is just not that good. I agree.
Pick is nice.
Like, they wanted to...
निनोको पुरै ध्यान
wanted to
रहेछ
flex
त
it. I think that's the idea behind the...
Nino
the Hilda
versus
pick. Like, they really wanted to flex it in
Shogun.
phase, but then it was the Uranus was taken away from them. I think it really... And then, like, the other angles... What other bands were there? I gotta take my notes. I folded it just like how BTR got
Ruby
folded.
Granger, Fanny Kalea band, second phase.
Okay, so it's not even forced out. They actually did want to put the Hilda in Rome then. Because the only other choice was Uranus and then the Esmeralda. Oh no, the Kalea, right? Was it the Kalea?
Kalea
Was it game one?
Banned in. No, there was no. Huh? Oh, Kalea banned in the second. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, game two, right? Okay, so
Game
there you go.
Fanny
So I think
Kalea.
there was a chance for a Kalea to come out and then they could like combo it with something else. But even then, I think it was a bit far-fetched, right? I think
There
that
was
was just
nothing you could combo with.
Exactly.
Mid lane was Jushin.
So it's
gold was
purely
Harith.
for mid-prio then, if they
Yeah.
wanted Kalea. They took it away and then it's
गर्छु च्याट यो चुको पोस्टमा त्यही गाइस सपोर्ट हान्दिम गएर एउटा लाइक मात्रै हान्ने हो केही हैन केटाहरु ट्रिको लाइक
Battle of the Masterminds here. We have Coach Bam on one side and Coach.
The 5 years जस्तो देख्छ त यो
A lot of
BTR
people
को
have been really
player
talking
यताको
up Zephyr with his drafts, but the Benedetta, it worked in the end.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't really knock it if it actually works out like that, right? We didn't see the vision, but we saw the vision after RV played it. The baits, the Zaman Force takeaway, the deny as well. The side lane control, the Uranus would have done the same thing. We had this conversation earlier off broadcast, but with the Benedetta, it's an easier way to do it. You have more mobility. You go into the side lane, you clear it out, and then you rotate over. And if the enemy team rotates, that's an easy force error. If they don't, that's an easy force error too. So it's kind of like a, I would say this is, it's very similar to the M3 Ube.
गेम
style
स्टार्ट
of
गर्न
M3
मेरो भाइहरु
Benedetta. You
छिटो
clear out the side lanes
Yeah.
just without a healer now.
Okay. Taking a look at the snippets of that past game and past
It's a game
games
ko,
for
ano
BTR. Again, remember, if we're looking back at the regular season, BTR always
Regular
had
season po, yun.
a one step above Alter Ego. 2-1 on Alter Ego in like
Kस्तो हानेको ब्रान्चलाई त what the
in like
fuck.
number 2. What did Alter Ego learn from these past matches that give them so much benefit over Alter Ego? I mean, over BTR today?
I think they learned the draft patterns that BTR like to go for, right? Like those bans on Moreno in game number 1. They noticed the pattern. If you want to go for the fighter golds, you need to go for either Yisun Shin or the Kimmy in mid. You need someone
2-0 भइसक्यो त्यही त guys 2-0 भइसक्यो already Alter Egoले हान्छ
Both
BTR
games,
2-0
you weren't able to get that on Moreno. I think right now, Zephyr has had that hold on Moreno.
I
That's
love
why
you
he's
my
put himself
babe
in
I
a
won't
comfortable
cheat
spot. It's
I
always
won't
with
cheat
the
on you
lane.
even with my dead body
For me, it's
के
also
लेख्छ
one
केटाहरु
individual
के
level,
लेखिरह्यो
right? This game
what
is
the
not
heck
playing like this at all the regular
Yes.
season. It feels like it's Kyrie playing for Alter Ego right now. I'm
Yeah.
not joking.
And he did say that he's a better jungler than Kyrie.
Did he?
In an interview, yes, he did.
Wow.
W confidence. I like it.
Confidence. Yes, sir. That's the confidence we need in MPL Indonesia. And if he did actually say that, he talked the talk, now he's walking the walk. He's doing an amazing job on the Lancelot. I saw some comments saying, like, when did Carl Teasy join MPL ID? You know, because honestly, I don't even think it's crazy glazed. That was a phenomenal back-to-back performance on Lancelot and then Haya and then Lancelot.
Yeah. Oh man. Just maybe this will be a
Bro.
Yazuki glazing session by the end of the series, man. With the literally like 2 games in a row.
By the end of
Guys
the
game
season,
start हुन 1 घण्टा लाग्छ जस्तो यो एमपीएल इन्डियाको गेम स्टार्ट हुन कत्रो टाइम लाग्छ यार
something
त
like this, and all of them are in form like this, they look good.
Yeah. We had this conversation, right? The group chat. Like, some people said that it's gotta be.
Kyrie handsome लाग्छ केटा म
I
Kyrie
personally
handsome
feel
छ त
If Alter Ego can lock in, like within 2 series, they can do it.
There's
this
something about
Halar
Alter Ego and playoffs lately that make them such a wild card.
Without Nafari.
I mean, it's not even about the playoffs
I
too.
mean, he's a CEO now. So.
That's true.
Yeah, in the regular season, and one of the reasons why I picked Sever to be the coaching staff of the season, when you look at the roster, the talent that
Yes.
they absolutely had no business being top 3.
I agree.
You know, I thought they were gonna be out of the playoffs.
I agree.
With
Uh,
Bryn.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This lineup is very, like if you give it to me preseason, you know, or even before playoffs, I'll be like, yeah, it's an all right lineup. It's not good. It's not like crazy. It's not an Onyx lineup. It's not even an RQ lineup with people who've already got back-to-back second place finishes. And Zephyr plus 6. We gotta give props to 6 too, because I think we're all just like, oh, Zephyr 6. 6 is the
audience
king.
topic
Zephyr
voting
was already
केले
here with
what
Nafari
should
last
BTR do a
season.
comeback in
Now
a game
6
use
is
regular
in,
season
and the impact that it's
blueprint
brought, because
trust
we've heard
Iman to
some,
carry
people say behind the
right
scenes that
at
Sticks is a
targeting
smart
our
coach. He's
field.
always been smart. He's always
Trust
been the guy
Iman
that,
to
you know,
carry
he's
the number
well.
B.
And I would say the same thing for BTR. Like, they found their combination with Bomb and Airpunk. It's just, for now, we have not seen the same level of execution in game number 1, and in game number 2, that's when we can say...
अरे मोरेनोले लास्ट जतको खेल्दैछ केटा
I
भन्नु
have a
पर्दा
few
यार
questions
लास्ट त्यो जतको
regarding
खेल्दैछ
what to expect.
नि यो
from
नायनलाई
this
उतै दियो हुन्छ है असासिन
But it turns
Thank
out
you,
you
Dongalan.
guys answered a little bit as well, those of you guys back at home, and you guys think that they should allow BTR to allow Iman to
Well, guys,
carry
game
in
3.
order for them to get
Clean
the
sweep
really
खायो भने त
like
BTR
you
को त
mentioned
यस्तो
about
troll
side
हुन्छ यार
for BTR. And if we're taking a look at the side selection, BTR are
कुन
once
map
again
Flying
on
Cloud
the
हेरौँ न
blue
त
side.
Flying Cloud पर्दा
That has impacted their performance for the past
expanding
few games.
rivers
I'm not sure, man. I don't know if that's the biggest change there is. I guess it's a minimal. I don't think it matters at the end of the day. Like, it boils down to how you.
ल गाइस फाइनली ड्राफ्ट स्टार्ट हुन्छ अब गेम
Maybe
3 को
you prefer the blue side because you are
Drafting
prepared for it
phase.
more.
Alter
Some
Ego
teams prefer the
versus
right side because
BTR.
they're prepared for it more and more. But we're gonna get expanding rivers here, so this feels like an Alter Ego map more than BTR.
I was just about to say we were talking about the mid trio and the fact that it's now expanding rivers.
Is that a
TR
Eve
mid
ban?
trio need to stack up.
It's a Yi ban.
We're
ये
looking at
ban
the
नै
draft
हान्दा
picks for game number 3 presented by the official tournament smartphone Samsung Galaxy S25 FE
First
and
thing
yes,
he
Eve
banned.
has been banned. Alongside the Gatot Kacha, the Arlet, we're expecting another Kimi Lunox ban, perhaps from Alter Ego. We already see the Lunox as well as the YSS. But now, with the Yi being banned out,
Unza.
they still go for the Kimi ban.
Now the difference is if you don't pick Zushin for BTR, they can still pick Assassin.
जुक्सिन लियो
Lancelot or Hayabusa.
Exactly. So that's the plan right now for BTR. Instead of
First
banning out the
pick
Hayabusa,
Juxin.
they ban out the Eve, they ban out the Galakacha, so it takes away the combo. And now it's kind of like an even playing field. BTR feel like in game number 2 they were outdrafted. Game number 1, sure, you can take that execution, but game number 3 we are locked in. That's what I'm assuming right now with the way that they are banning. Alter Ego, it should still be the Lancelot. I honestly,
Hayabusa first, man.
do you want to go Hayabusa?
Yes.
You're not up against a confirmed Valentina or a confirmed weak side, you know? It's a juice in, it's already different. They go Uranus. Now, that has been an Alter Ego route.
Whoa.
And the
Bro.
Grok, they say you choose your jungle first, we'll react.
Uranus sa Grok.
Wow.
By the way, the Yuzong is opened now.
Yeah,
Ah,
I don't
sa
think it'll
Yuzong ni
really
open sa
final
Toro.
outcome, but
Leading the
BTR
Slayer.
pick lands. If BTR pick lands, Yuzong is still a pretty good option, so you can zone the Haya.
BTR.
Next 2 picks.
CC is still open.
How do you shred Uranus? Right now, they gotta think about that.
Maybe just pick out Esmeralda just because of the stability. And it also kind of wins the lane against Uranus if you know what to do with it. And Shogun has been playing the Esmeralda quite well in the second game, and there is no Yeet.
So what roamer do you go for?
बिए कहिले गर्ने मास्टर के भन्छ के अब भर्खरमा 20 वर्ष बिएको कुरा चाहिँ
Well, it is
काहीको गेम कहिले मास्टर काहीको गेम यो सिरिज सकेपछि 1 घण्टा ब्रेक हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि हुन्छ
Allow me to lead
will
the
be a...
charge.
Oh, he'll...
काहीको गेम त केटा हो मैले वाच पार्टी गर्न मिल्दैन यार
Still at a 0% win right here in the playoffs, the Hilda. We're looking at the final pick for Alter
मैले यो
Ego.
सिरिज मात्र भ्या हुन्छ होला म
They go
वाच
for
पार्टी
their
गर्न
jungler now.
I think so. It'll be banned out. Unless Alter Ego want to say, hey, the reason he's so confident is because he can play both Assassins and Utility and then pull off like a crazy Utility pick later. It's not properly set up for that. Honestly, with the Uranus pick, it sets up for a damage-dealing jungle.
Yeah. I don't know why. It feels like a Sever thing to do with that kind of a way of thinking, but they go for the Hayabusa instead.
Hayabusa versus Lancelot Assassin battle.
Now, for Zephyr, no roam slash EXP for BTR. Still gonna be a flex.
Nice ban.
Yep. That's what
काइरी खेल्छ कि नै बिरामी छ होइन र काइरी खेल्छ होला बिरामी भयो भने किनकि
For BTR,
प्लेअफमा त खेल्नै पर्छ लास्ट चाहिँ रिस्क हुन्छ
I think Alter Ego don't care right now about the Ruby.
मास्टर
Source
अपडेटिङ
right
जान्छ
into the
एकछिन
lineup then.
I think BTR
होइन
is
guys,
gonna- like they need
practice
to
games
carry
छ हाम्रो
it. Looks like they're building
त्यही
towards
भएर
that with the Jusin and
live
Elder, right?
गर्दिन
So I think the Harith, well, they don't even need to ban Harith because I think Alter Ego want to pick it up themselves there for Red 4.
Can they go
Banning
carry?
Ranger would be a solid choice.
Is carry still a viable pick?
I'm not a fan of it.
too risky.
Yeah,
I'm not a
I'm
fan
not
of it but मेरेको
there's a
English
setup.
त
BTR wants
गोटेड
to ban Ranger.
So they. It's
Hello
up
guys,
to
okay,
the
खाना
first
दिएर
one
आउँछु।
wants to go, or like wants to fight it with the fighters, right? With RP.
It might be.
Is there no room for carry Kalea for BTR?
There is.
Honestly, that.
But I
That's
think it's
not the
2-1.
worst.
Yeah, but it's 2-1 cycle. No, there's a Grok. You go for the carry Kalea, one Tsunami Slam, you get Tectonic Charge. That's why the, you know,
Guys,
those kind of
what's the
one-shots
kind of
don't
other
really
watch
work
party,
unless
or-
it's an RQ Navi match in the regular season.
Yeah, when you're up against a Grok, usually you don't want to pick a marksman, or at least if you want to pick a
Doesn't
marksman,
kind of
it's
decide
something that can
about
get out.
Dread.
You know, like Harith, etc. Now, what do you want to go for here? Yuzong's gonna be banned.
Good ban.
I will be the truth this world desperately needs.
As of December 1 minor bro, yes guys, as of December को first week मा
What's stopping Alter Ego from going Harith? There's no Esmeralda on the other side. There's literally no risk of the Harith right now. Even the Granger's banned out in favor of Alter Ego, right? Usually you see the Harith. They are banning the Farsa, so okay, at least
So
they're
they wanna
punishing
pick
Hegeman,
Harith.
but this will be a Harith.
Yeah, you have to deny it for BTR if you're Alter Ego. And RP is, I think, as far as my memory goes, well, they're not playing that Gambit Miracle. They want to go for a Ruby
So they just want to stop
and
Lance.
play for a team fight. Yeah, and in a way, it also kind of, not really necessarily stop the Harith, but it's a concern for the Harith too, right? But for me, the biggest concern
Carry a
I have for
Ruby.
Alter Ego is the mid laner. There's no real good damage dealer for Hejume. The far side's
Damage
gone, the
to ani
Eevee's gone,
narko.
the Kimmy's gone, the
Damage
Lunox
हुँदैन
is
long
gone.
range
He's picked up the Kagura,
I don't like that.
the Novaria,
It is
Selena,
Kalea.
and Valentina.
Are they really just gonna gamble it with a Beatrix? Kimmy? Is that it? No, yeah. That is way too risky. They saw the hover on Kalea. Now it's the Labu Labu in gold lane to go up against the Ruby. And the Cho.
No
The Cho gold. I'm not a fan of this pick.
bro
Oh,
Against a Ruby.
Oh my god, are bichar
into the
keta are.
Ruby.
Are.
To be fair, I've seen MBLPH and the 1v1 potential of the Cho against the Ruby is actually quite decent.
Last game वो mark में नहीं
It's
खेले
better
भाई
than I
there.
thought, but
The team fights though.
yeah, in team fights, it's a whole different story. Oh man.
Wait, this is confirmed.
Yeah.
Show gold.
It should. I mean, technically, there's a three-way flex for BTR.
Oh gold
We'll
नहीं
see, but the last pick needs
Final
to
pick.
be damage. Sicilian. I would honestly just go for like a Sicilian and Novaria type of pick, right?
Right, वो साला तो गारे होते चाव gold को against.
I think with
तो
the
चावला फिर Ruby को against गारे होते
should
ना.
have enough peel.
Do you want to play team fighting base, something like a Faramis or a Ziltian?
Aramis. Give the whole team extra HP, but
Oh, how about Selena?
Yeah, he has picked it up.
Nice call.
Selena.
I think the Selena isn't
Yeah.
like. All right, we'll see how it goes. Personally, I
Keep
thought
big
it was
बेटा
just
है
a
मतलब
hyper
के
carry
गेड़ा.
mid, you know, a guy that just stands there, kind of like an Aurora with Yue.
Match point. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one more game away of securing it
Gani
all.
Dani lower
Looking
bag.
forward to the upper
जान
bracket.
lower bracket से को जान दो.
Gani, realize, take us through it.
Will the same ghost that haunts Bigatron time and time again come back and haunt them in Season 16? Showcasing insane performance in regular season and crashing out in the playoffs. Alter Ego are one game away from knocking them down to the lower brackets of the MPLID.
Now guys, game
Season
3 BTR versus Alter Ego.
playoffs. Welcome
Let's see comeback and
to
success of the
game
new drop now.
3, potentially the last game in this Chaos Derby. Alter Ego against Bigatron by Vitality.
Potentially the final time.
Gold चावने हो गया.
Series, let's see. Finn again on the hill. But that
हिल्ला को इनमें रोक ले को वाला चलना.
That pick be the difference maker.
Look at how far back Iman is pushed by RFU, but that was actually Iman cutting the wave, getting level 2 quickly. He's gonna look for a rotation, but I don't think he will get it just yet. Meanwhile, Nino up top doing heavy work towards
तर
the
यो रास्ता
Shogun.
मार्न नि गाह्रै
Take a
हुन्छ
look
यार
at the
न.
previous games, it was the Gatot Kacha who was the big problem, and oh yeah, Bigatron by Vitality, they addressed it. Emblems by Games Max, nothing too out of the ordinary. Because Blast for Iman obviously wants to clear the wave, get in, get out, and go for the rotation. The Cho Gold and Iman Special, but the panelists expressed their concerns about this Cho. It's gonna be quite hard for the Cho to go in and go out, especially with, you know, with the nature of the Cho. You want to lock down, you want to go for, you know, a kick
Totalमा
to the backline.
हिला त्यस्तो ल्याङ्डो गर्न सकेको छैन आएको साला. किन दिइरा हो.
Ruby, they have a Grok. A tectonic charge can just send Bigatron down to the lower bracket.
And this is why the Cho or Iman plays it that way, right? The cut. He doesn't want to face the Ruby head to head. He knows that he will be at a disadvantage. And take a look at the positioning from Iman, already so aggressive in the jungles.
Oh,
We're
Take a
so
look at
good.
Shogun though, already zoned out of his own lane, but that might be a mistake by
Because I
Nino.
Nino-
That's gonna be Nino forced to use the flicker. That might be a green light for Bigatron to contest the first neutral objective.
the gold crab went to Nile right there. He has no Phantom Execution in this turtle take, but they're gonna go for Nino up top.
Yeah, with no flicker now under the turret.
Oh
though.
my god हो गया यार.
That's Nino. Just okay. Turtle is untouched. Take a look at the mid lane.
बिना मरेन गोल गयो आएपछि पनि नट गयो.
That's gonna be the sign.
Oh, why didn't you bat him,
1
Nino?
HP. That's still Alec though, doing its job to provide the peel and the cover.
Alak has been having a great game in this series. Great
मरेन
field
प्युरिफायर मा पो हो.
This player, once known as Owen, as Alak, he is a real man now. With the Grok, we'll see how well he uses this hero. Meanwhile, Finn, he has been put on Hilda duty for 2 games straight now. In the previous game, he was tasked to hold the long lanes, but it's not really the best for the Hilda. They want to go in for a skirmish.
Oh, Shogun will be
Shogun
the
त मर्यो त.
blood. Oh, take a look at
Nice
it.
kick, eh?
It finds RP. Now it's a 4v4. It's a fair fight, but Alter Ego now taking it slow. Yazuki level 5 against Nile level 5 as well.
Yeah, they don't want to contest this turtle just
Level
yet.
6 violence.
They need to wait for the spells and the skills to be up again. But the pressure from Alter Ego is way too huge. You have a mid laner who's basically a stun bot with the Abyssal Arrow constantly just pressuring Bigatron. This
Imlale
Cryo mid
त्यस्तो
is super strong, especially as
केही गर्न त दिएको छैन
with the
सेलनाले.
Hayabusa. He's been having a solid game as well. Now they want to go
Victory
big
gap
on
हान्नुपर्ने हो
the
लेन
objective.
सर्टमा
It's a 4v4. Alec though, below 50%. That's Niall finding
Nice one, Niall.
crucial objective on the board. Alec.
Nino मर्छ होला मरे Nino मर्यो
That's gonna be Nino now isolated, knocked up as well. The damage will
Nice
be enough to
one.
take this Uranus down.
Bro, you-
Surely,
Tana मर्यो
finally Moreno finds a secure kill. 2 kills for the turtle. That's gonna be Alter Ego losing the trade.
Finally, Bigatron by Vitality after having 2 rather. Rough early games, the kick!
Beautiful away of the dragon, and that will be our
will be
going
Maria.
down twice
ठिक छ
in this game.
जितिरहेको छ केटाहरूले बिटिआरले
Showing up differently here in game 3. Take a look at the damage.
अब हिल्डाले फार्म गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ हिल्डाले हाइबुसालाई ब्लू पनि गयो अरु कुनै बफ पनि छैन हाइबुसालाई खानु मिल्ने अब
Not the best start for him. And Aman munching on those turret plates. He has the war axe ready too. For the sustainability, extra life for the Cho. And now Bigatron finally pinpointing control in the early game. 2 games straight, they were basically battered.
सरबले उनीको नि वाचपाटी गर्ने पर्यो
Alter Ego though.
टाइम भयो भने गर्छु गाइस म
Because they still
अब हाम्रो गेम कति 245 मा छ अनि भ्याउँदैन जसलाई
stabilizations
भ्याउँदैन यार
into
गाइस
this
दुःख
early game. But the question becomes, who really becomes the main carry, right? I mean, you want Yazuke to be that guy. But Yazuke is the type of guy who's going to go in, go out in one single burst of skills. There isn't really constant DPS coming in from Alter Ego. Maybe the Ruby might do that too. Hijume is there as the Selena, but he needs to be fed. He needs to be funneled as well with the gold. Counter-strike for Yazuke. Begs the question, will he go for the Sky Piercer again? This time around, it's not as easy as it was in game number 1. So he might try to hold his horse. And so far, Bigatron matching Alter Ego's
स्क्रिम लाइभ हुन्छ स्क्रिम लाइभ हुँदैन गाइस हाम्रो विदेशी टिम जाउँछ त्यही भएर लाइभ हुँदैन
That's a knock-up. Oh, beautiful chain crowd control.
ओए नाइस यार त्यो नि पिक मार्यो
Crowd control and damage will be enough to take Alec down to the bottom side. It's a choice versus Ruby, level 7 versus a level 7. Arfi got the level up.
तर यो मान्ने लास्ट लेन प्रेसर दिइरहेछ यार
That will be the second
मिड हेलेर
taken by Bigatron.
चाउ गोल्डनमा
Cleanly.
The one time they drafted Nile, an assassin is able to get back-to-back turtles, but at down bottom. Cross-map trade coming in from Alter Ego with Arfi securing that structure on the bottom side up the lane. Leaves Bigatron. Now they want to try to again exert as much pressure. Tectonic charge!
Oh, in the mid lane, that's the way of Dragon.
कहाँ देखाएको यार जताततै ग्याङ भइरहेछ
The map in the
Flicker.
mid lane.
आरपी बाज
Now Arfi still able to hold on. Alec will pop the flicker. And that's Nino now trying to join.
म्याच पोइन्ट ए म्याच पोइन्ट छ अल्टर इगो चाहिँ
Turtle doesn't land, but Moreno in a vulnerable position. Nino jumps on Moreno. And that's the good
होराको
arrow
सक्यो
landing.
कि छ मास्टर ब्रो
Arfi
होराको गेम अस्ति सकिसक्यो केटा अब नयाँ टुर्नामेन्टहरुमा
as well. That's going to be Nile against Yasuke in the jungle.
रेड लक दियो हैन नाइल
Orange buff.
Oh.
Nile under the turret.
कस्तो ड्यामेज हो
Bigatron by Vitality. Finally showing something here in the series.
Nile has had enough. He does not want to live behind Yazuke's shadow in this series. Finally, he steps up. And this is what
आइडी भन्दा नि मास
one of Bigatron's
हेर्ने भन्दा नि मास्टरको
give
कमेन्ट्री चाहिँ हैन
Nile a carry.
थ्यांक यू यार गाइस सो मच म चाहिँ खाना खाँदै कमेन्ट्री गर्दै छु
Because Nile with the
खाना
last
खाँदैन
at least this game
खाना खाएर अहिले भर्खर
finally shows up. The machine is back online. And this might be the start of something, but they need to focus on game 3 first. Oh,
Oi,
MPL
Nago.
streamer by Good Day. It's Sandy and Fandy. I believe they are your friends.
खाँदै हेर्दै छ
I know them in the mid lane though. Gotta be careful. Shout out Sandy and Fandy though.
Sandy Fandy.
Sandy, Fandy, both in these. Oh, yeah. W. Oh, Fandy.
ओ मा यो त लास्ट क्रेजी छ त
Wave Dragon defensively.
इमान मर्छ होला स्टिकर छ मर्यो
Oh,
मर्यो
and the barrier great.
व्हाट द फक
Dodge, but
मर्यो
the
मर्यो
arrow will land. And Amon denied. For the
अल्टर इगोले ट्रेड त लिइरहेको छ यार बटको टरेन्ट नै पायो चाउ पनि मर्यो
by Alter Ego in the bottom side of the map should be a perfect turtle by Nile.
And that's the Selena pressure, but then you would pose the question, is it worth it? Alter Ego are able to get 2 structures down bottom. Now they have control of the long lanes if they want to go for that. As Nile counter jungling again and again, plundering all the buffs. Yazuke not given time and space to take all control of that. They might want to go for a fight here. RP is ready, and Hijume with
Rock
the
ni
fire.
मर्यो
Alec
कस्तो
taking
टाइम
down,
जाने
he taken down. That's gonna be Shogun next. Oh, great fan execution.
Wait,
by
Nile,
Nile.
what the
Will not be
fuck?
able to find the outplay. Nile takes the kill. Yes,
Atya, dad.
levels behind of Nile. Take a look at the mid lane though. That's a stun. That's a crowd control under the turret. Moreno flickers for offense and finds the kill. That's gonna be a structure taken down. Alter Ego, they are far behind.
Bigatron activated. Nile 4-0-3. He is given to him the silver platter to this game. Total control again,
कति
dominating
मिठा हान्ने बिटले
on all sides. That's the wishing lantern for Moreno. He knows he needs to cut down through the strong front line of Alter Ego. That's gonna be the Uranus, the Grok, and the Ruby. Come on, we'll be a-okay.
इमानलाई मार्न त गाह्रै छ किनकि स्टर्नहरू डज गरिदिइहाल्छ
Constantly on the prowl, and then you have
सेकेन्ड
Alex,
स्किलले
who,
मजाले
by the way, has been quite reserved with his tectonic charge. So we'll have to see. Item check though by
2000 गोल्ड ग्याप जङ्गलको बिचमा
Going one for the Selena. Hold on a minute, Finn.
I'm offended. Stun. Finn trying to hold on. RP flickers out of danger. That's gonna be Nino though.
Mama,
Very
RP लाई त छोडेकै छैन त
Dragon connects, and Nino will follow.
Nino कस्तो छिटो burst भएको?
It's not a fair fight. Bigatron by Vitality applying more pressure in the jungles of Alter Ego as they will go for more. Nile is at level 15. Go in again on towards Hijume.
Nile ball आयो
So for 2 for Hijume.
Nile. This is what happens when he is locked in. 6-0-3. This Lancelot. I don't know, man. I don't really know what's gonna stop this Lancelot.
लेटमा गाह्रै छ केटा किनकि दुईटैको मार्क्न छैन नि त
Very strong showing in this game.
लेटमा कम कस्तो राम्रो
Nile,
छ
Prio on the Lord. And Alter Ego, they're the only trophy that can
Hey,
really
dude,
kinda
still
show
I'm
off
on
in
the
this game is
man.
that bottom side turret push. But then again, this Lord, they're gonna concede it, and Bigatron is gonna trade it back. With this Lord, obviously, they're gonna get a few more structures scot-free for Nile. And Alter Ego, for the first time in the series, they are on the back foot.
Yeah.
And now they want to make a play with a conceal, but they know that Bigatron are wary of that. Because in the prolonged team fight, Bigatron, rather Alter Ego, sorry, they are quite good. I mean, the Ruby, you could see how hard it was for Bigatron to kill and take down the Ruby. The sustain is just insane. And the little crowd controls that that she has with the Don't Run Wolf King, I'm offended as well. It's all just
ल केटा बल्ल
Bigatron
हुन
to,
सक्यो अब
traverse around, but so far
Goated
they have been
commentary.
doing a solid job into locking down, important members. The side of Alter Ego, the Selena,
Yeah.
and then just completely neglecting Nino, who wants to become the front line. But Bigatron, they know they have their eyes on the prize.
6-0 लेन त्यही अब लेन्सलाई रोक्न त गाह्रै भयो
Good.
ओइ के गरेको रकले
Tonic charge defensively.
What the heck?
That's not a good sign with the Lord.
Lord still आउँदैछ अल्ट हान्दियो
Map here. Holy shields are still up, but it will go down in 30 seconds. In the mid lane, it will be popped. And Bigatron slow pushing this one. And Alter Ego, they can't do anything.
ओइ
They're gonna go for a play here.
फेरि भान्द्रा
RP. and
नाइलको फसिल गयो
Two-man knockup.
Harvey?
Flicker out of danger.
अरे म
Shows
मिठो
up
पक्रियो
and finds the connection. Alec now flickers out of danger. Now Shogun has immortality. Will lose it. Nile in the back trying to provide the damage. Not enough. That's gonna be Nile and Shogun.
try to बिटिहाल्यो
As Yazuke collects the double and the shutdown points.
That's not
Nile
what
is
you wanna
sort out
see
there, art
again.
kill go.
Indisciplined by Bigatron, biting off more than they could chew. Shogun,
अच्छे थ्रो हाने यार
sure, but Bigatron got overzealous. Nile had to follow up, but there was a shadow kill on top of him, and he did not have the Thorn Rose to mitigate
Wow.
that damage. Sure, Yazuke has not been on a steamroll like Nile is, but he is still deathless,
Yeah.
and he's still able to get the kills needed to prolong his life in this game.
लाइक हान्नु यिनीहरूले कस्तो थ्रो हानेको यार
This initiation, good flicker to the stun by Shogun. Nile also
नाइलन कहाँ पुग्यो एक्कासी कहाँ पुग्यो नाइल
but all the members are way too far, and Mon is in the
अल्टी
mid lane.
पछाडि हान्नु पर्ने क्या त्यसले कस्तो एग्रेसिभ अल्टी हानेको
And even if he wants to make a play, that's just gonna be Bigatron overextending again and again.
Guys,
They cannot
make sure
make
to like
these
this stream,
mistakes
guys.
because Alter Ego are good at punishing.
Oh,
Just
Shogun?
like this.
Yeah.
कस्तो ड्यामेज खाएको त्यसले
5v4 technically.
RP मर्यो
That's gonna be the way of Dragon connecting on towards RP. 4v4 now with Hijume running away.
अरे म कसम
Has a shadow kill.
आइपुग्छ छाडा आएर
He's isolated.
Oh.
Will be shut down by Nile. Alter Ego now. Two-man down. as the Lord will be spawning as Megatron. They
Arrow
will
to lie
look
lies
for
there.
an angle
Otti
after
mithe
the
arrow
ulti,
this.
potentially. That's going to be Moreno though in the mid lane. Still A-okay. That's going to be a hard reset here for Alter Ego.
Impaled with the swords from the Lancelot. Alter Ego, Yazuke, sure, he was
Free Lord.
insane in this series, but that is, I think, the first question mark you can draw for him. He quad shadowed back close by to Nile, knowing he had no quad shadow to get out of that city.
कोई गेम्स ऑन है ना गेम्स ऑन के भयो यार ए मोला यतिबाट नआएको है साउन्ड गाइस म त मेरो प्रब्लम होला सोचेको गाइस यतिबाट साउन्ड नआएको है मेरो प्रब्लम त कहाँ हुने सक्दैन क्या ओइ सेट हाने यार
Take him down as well.
Ah.
That's going to be a big knockup. Alex now in trouble, and Shogun collects the double. Nile will be the only trade for Alter Ego that is worth it. No, that's a stun. Fin flickers out. Nino, the Uranus trying to hold the Lord off now.
ओइ के हो What the fuck bro I'm feeling What the fuck के हो केटा वाचपाटी कसो हुने एमपेल इन्डोमा इङ्ग्लिसमा जानु पर्दैन एमपेल इन्डो त्यो सकिसक्यो होला चाहिँ एमपेल इन्डोमा हेर मैले के भइरहेछ
Sudah lihat di mana Nile adalah ketiga orang yang kalah sekalipun dengan kehilangan 2 poin dan di mana by Vitality. Mereka mencoba membalikan keadaan tapi
masih baru
Mas
kan
masih kalau misalkan dipaksa tadi kejauhan.
एमपेल इन्डोमा चाहिँ फेरि स्मुथ भइरहेछ पिएचमा इङ्ग्लिसमा त रहेछ
Bakal dipaksa dan dijepit balik.
bakal dijepit balik tapi lihat di depan sana langsung Afflict dikeluarkan duel Trigger langsung ada satu counter setup. Dikeluarkan Nalik tapi damage-nya tidak terlalu cukup dan dua arbiter takedown bersama dengan Sosok Yasuke tenggelam di dalam permainan permasukan dari tim Piket by Vitality.
मम्मा यिनीहरू त के हो ऱ्यापै हान्छ त यार
Di depan sana sosok dari Nino nggak bisa melakukan clear dengan sangat cepat karena Lot menuju ke arah
ओइ ओइ रुक्ने यार कस्तो कास्टिङ हो यो त
masih ada Shogun, masih ada Finn ditahan fokusnya dan fokus ke arah base mereka nggak peduli apapun yang terjadi dan Piketon by Vitality masih bertahan
Wow.
tim yang selanjutnya menekuk dominasi Alter Ego di dua
Wah, यो त रुक्नै मान्दैन त
Itu dia menolak adanya clean sweep.
रुक्नै मान्दैन त यार यो कास्टिङ त
Mengetahui bahwa ada celah yang bisa dimanfaatkan bahkan Alter Ego terlihat patah dengan game.
आयो होला
Big question right now.
Everyone
डब्लु
knows
कास्टिङ गरेर
Nile with the Lancelot and Moreno finally again
हो त
becoming that supplementary mid laner.
छैन
The Juicin after a while
मन
was
पर्यो
a,
मलाई
very
कास्टिङ
clear
चाहिँ क्रेजी
game
मन
1 and
पर्यो
2 with the Valentina and the Juicin as well previously.
धन्न एक हाने यार बिटिआरले खुसी लाग्यो मलाई
Off of this
त्यसमा
momentum, can they punch back? Because they haven't.
गाइस उ त्यो गरौँ फेरि ऱ्याङ्क हानु मन ऱ्याङ्क हुँदैन ब्रले हान्नु अब हालिदिन्छ एकछिनै केटा हो या मलाई घरमा मलाई 1 हालेर गाइस एकछिन है यहाँ घरमा बोलाएर चढाउने गरौँ एउटा कहिलेदेखि खेल्छ अनि ल्यान्ड चेक छिट्टै हुन्छ गाइस टुर्नामेन्टहरू के मान्दै हाल्नु न त
Already got him lined up in my sights.
अब धन्न क्लिन स्विप भएन यार नभए त ज्याउ हुन्थ्यो ए हामी त मुद्न गयो सम्झेर या घरमा बोलाएर नि यहाँ हल्का काम गरेर लाइक गरिदिउँ गाइस स्ट्रिम लाइक गरिदिउँ सेयर गरिदिउँ होइन 2 घन्टा हुन यसो अलरेडी के 2 घन्टा हुन अब गेम 5 भन्दा स्पिन आएन न Masara versus everyone versus one भिडियो हालौँ न भाइ राति स्ट्रिम गर्दा मसला खै गाइस नट फिक्स प्रोबेबली हेरौँ है राति नि थाहा हुन्छ
Only room for combat essentials. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed. I shall change the world as I see fit. Here comes the firepower.
ए मारे यार पुऱ्याएर जानु
I think it's time to get serious. Wonder if Erudicio get back and fight.
ल भाग्यो आज कति बजीसम्म हो नि लाइभ आज केटा यो सिरिजसम्म हो यो बिटिआर भएपछि अल्टरीको सकेपछि लाइभ अफ हुन्छ मैले स्काई बनाउनु पर्ने रहेछ फर्स्ट आइटम केले आएको छैन यार स्काई बिना त स्काई बनाएको भए मिठो किलो उठ्ने यार छ भाइ स्काई लिएरै आउँछ म्याजिक बुट भयो वेदर अफै बनाउनु पर्यो
All units, Kimmy, back down. Get back and fight.
ल स्काई बनाउँदा नि किन आउँदैन त ट्याङ्कीको नि स्काई छ आमा 80 स्ट्याग रे हजुर व्हाट द 25 ट्यागमा छ केटाहरू अनि कसरी किल हो अरे
All units, Kimmy's back in the fight. Not ready. Shut down. Enemy double
हामी त प्युरिफायरमा छ यो कस्तो लुकिरहेको छ गाइस 1480 हानिसक्यो गाइस को नआउनु भएको छ लाइक गरिदिउँ गाइस लाइक द स्ट्रिम लाइक गरौँ सेयर गरिदिउँ पोइन्टले के गर्नु गाइस लास्टको म गिभअवे गर्छु अनि जसको पछि टप 1 पोइन्ट हुन्छ त्यसले स्टार राइड पाउँछ 3 4 5 वटा स्टार राइड गिभअवे हुन्छ एउटा लकी र एउटा चाहिँ यो पोइन्टको अरूहरु पनि छ सोध्दैछु अरूहरु चाहिँ के गर्ने अनि त्यति दिन्छ नाइट बट त पाउँदैन गाइस नाइट बट त बट भयो बल्ल किल पाए स्काई बनाउनु पर्ने छ सुरुमै ले पाउँदैन त फेरि कतिजनाको स्काई छ 3 जनाको स्काई छ अच्छा हावा मर्यो गाइस एक्टिभ बस्दै गर शेयर गर्दै गर भइहाल्छ नि शेयर कमेन्टहरु हान्दै गर पुगिहाल्छ नि चलो पैर माता अरे यार Lord, you have 0 points. Nah, रे बिस्तारी बढ़ जाएगा बिस्तारी
I think it's time to get serious. Get back and fight! Blast off!
यार 100 जना points गर्दा पेन हाल्ने होइन उता गेम स्टार्ट हुन लाग्छ ल पकडे त मिठो Save it. Wait. Guys, Jesus. Share गर्दा चाहिँ कति आउँछ र points? एकचोटि ट्राई गरेर त मलाई नि एक्ज्याक्टली थाहा भएन
Victory!
एक्ज्याक्टली चाहिँ थाहा भएन गाइस मलाई नि
No, we don't know.
गाइस
Oh, we don't know.
गेम हेर्दै म अब
Anyway,
केटा
resuming into the Chaos Derby here in the playoffs, 2-1. It looks like BTR are coming back. And a lot of questions are surfacing whether or not BTR still remain a top contender to make it to M7 as one of the representatives of MPL Indonesia. Because if we're looking at who has
It's his fault.
gone through and will be representing the Philippines, you see JP
JP to
there.
daily
Is it
compared to
still his
MPL
fault?
ID Roma
Always.
It's
Yeah.
always his fault.
They won. It's his fault.
You have a bad day, it's JP's fault.
JP's fault.
Damn you, JP.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we're looking at his stats right now. We see Finn, Alec, Key, Keyboy, the 4 remaining contenders here to represent MPL Indonesia for M7. How do you think the stats compare to one another? And do you think that the roamers here in MPL ID are or will be able to or have a chance to go head to head with JP?
I hate looking at stats.
All right.
Sure. Especially for roamers.
Yeah.
Because then it needs there's gotta be a lot of context behind it, man. Picks are different, playstyle are different. Some teams
JP
play
the goat
aggressively,
roamer.
Some teams play it a bit more
Hero
a bit more,
keyboard.
stagnant. At least they get
So
the job done.
match
No
winner.
kills. They get the turrets, it's done.
The more macro.
Yeah.
What is JP's? JP more of a mechanical player? Is he more macro centric? Is he more micro?
He's
अनि
missing
सबलाई सेयर हाने 0 पाए
He
त
doesn't do anything too crazy. He zones.
It's not
knows
bad,
exactly
yeah.
what the
Roko,
team
फेरि
needs
त्यो
every
बनाउनु
single,
पर्छ होला
like,
नभए
moment, every
हजुर
single pick that RC gives him. And
ल ल
he just knows how
रोकै
to
केटा
also balance it out with the rest of the team. Like, he's just core fundamental guy.
Yeah. Because roamers, if you want to talking about if you want to talk about the stats, it also relies on your teammates, right? It's not just you.
That's
Maybe the only thing that I can think of from all of these 4 players from ID, Keyboy has good advantage on him on mechanics. But at the end of the day, roamers with mechanics, you don't really need that much mechanics from roamers.
फेरि अब
Oh.
घरमा कोही
Especially
छैन
in this
कुकुरलाई
meta.
हेर्नु पर्यो मैले अब
In this meta, we are seeing more simple heroes, and that's why I think
ढोका
everyone else
खोलिदिनु
was
पर्यो
like, yeah, this almost seems too good to be true for JP. because
यो मेरो
all of
कुकुर
his
एक्लै
heroes
बस्न थाल्दैन
are super meta. You know, we see the
लास्टै टप रहेछ
the Hilda
फेस
as
क्याममा
well, by the
फेस
way,
क्याम गरेपछि देखाउँछ नि
I think
केटाहरूलाई
number
नि
7 with a chip as well, by the way. So the chip can
कस्तो
still
हरामी
come
छ
through if you know how to coordinate. I think that was a very special case. They had a chip in Loyi in the end, and they were able to backdoor. That was a crazy end to MPL Philippines Grand Finals, man.
I love that
That was
play.
crazy.
By the way,
Sanji,
Wasn't
genius.
expecting that.
JP in 5 MPL PH Grand Finals, he hasn't lost a single.
Not just in MPL PH, he's never lost a Grand Finals,
Oh, wow.
period. Because
It's-
MSC is, well, 5-0.
So it's literally Michael Jordan.
He's 5-0.
JP the GOAT. कति देखाएको है JP को?
Finals.
It's so crazy, like his journey, his own personal journey as a player, as how things were starting out for him.
Mplid can MLBB Romer compete with JP? Dude, I'm a swag as JP.
Technically, he was the OG. Because he didn't come in. He's part of
Yeah.
the Sun Sparks. So technically, like, Yaoi was the newcomer in a way.
Oh.
And then they had the swap, and then
Name drop.
and then all that. Wait, why can't we name drop him?
Because he's gone.
I thought
Dead.
he's one of your favorite players.
Yeah.
But he's gone.
He's not dead.
He's gone though.
So you hate him now?
You hate him? You hate him?
He's just gone.
Okay. So, all right. I guess Yaoi leaving Indonesia, Eterna didn't like that.
Yeah,
No.
because he's not gone.
You know it's not about that.
What?
What?
Fine.
Oh my god.
What?
First pick selection though, away team. Alter Ego will be on blue side for the
Alter
first
Ego
time
first.
in this series.
Blue side को त लाग्छ
Wow.
धेरै pick rate रहेछ.
I don't think they can pull off what they did in
Second pick
first
विचार पनि कति धेरै
game on blue.
71.43%
Because they've been able to
win rate.
get the better trades off. Now they're going. Well, technically you throw off BTR2, but the thing is,
Guys, म भोलि चाहिँ सेयरको पनि point मिलाउँछु अनि
play blue so far.
सेयरको पनि point राख्छु.
It's a
केटाले
risk
सेयर
that
हान्छ
they're
नि.
willing to take. They are 2-1 up, so I think it's fine. It's just very scary right now.
Technically they have a life left. Right?
No
In the
one
series.
Hey, that's true. Upper bracketer for what? Yeah.
Okay.
Drafting phase, let's go to our
Let's get to
drafting
the
phase.
drafting phase for our next game. Game number 4 presented to you by the official tournament smartphone Samsung Galaxy S25 FE. We're seeing the bands come through.
Well, guys, draft start भयो अब हेर्छौँ.
Are they all full bands already?
Yep. Esmeralda, Kimmy, and
There we
Lunox
go.
banned out. Oh, and the Yeezy.
Oh, Lunox
first
इसमें
pick.
Kimi back.
The Cordell wins.
What the heck? कस्तो
Loves
draft
that?
हो?
He loves it. We literally can only
छुट्टै draft हुन्छ
play
यार
one
इन्डोहरूको.
But the Yuzong is up for grabs.
band. Oh no.
Like BTR just go for Yuzong right now. They go for, well, no, got the Kacha there. Lance if they want, but I think mid lane. Go Yves,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. The 9.
Yuzong Yves.
Oh,
Go
Eve
for
such
it.
is still open
With
to
the
the
series looking, Yip might be the, you know,
Zong
the
and
winning
Eve,
hero of the
Eve.
series. Yuzhong as
The Moreno
expected.
special too.
Eve,
Come on, use the Yip,
Eve,
bro.
Eve.
What if it's Valentina?
Holy!
Oh, that is looking a bit too game one-y.
ठिकै छ Eve दिँदैन होला यो.
Decent Shin, and the
यो
Khalid
Alter
mid
Egoले
trio is
Zong छ नि त,
guaranteed.
Zong र
Now it's a
Khalid.
deny pick away from Alter Ego's Alec Khalid in a way.
Oh yeah, they don't want to pick the Yip because they know the Yuzhong already takes care of the Yip.
Ah.
And that's
Is that a
Cyclops?
Cyclops?
Oh my god.
Are you
Nah,
serious?
it's a troll. It's a troll.
Okay, what would Cordell think about that, Eterna?
I think he'd be really upset.
Okay, so let's not pick it. Let's go for. Whoa, Leo! Be careful, Hijime.
A blind
You might get
Valen?
beat down by Leo in
You
game.
get smacked.
In
Well,
game.
Technically, it's not
Beyblade.
really blind violence just because of the fact that there is a Black
Like-
Storm and also Raging Sandstorm. They ignored the Eve completely.
But
Damn.
Valentina Black Dragon form is quite vulnerable.
Yeah, but it's only if you have heroes that can actually deal damage to the dragon while he's flying. Right now, I don't think they have that.
Okay, so it depends on the second phase now.
Depends on the second phase.
How do
depends on-
you allow or facilitate that? Because the CC is now banned out. What do Alter Ego want to do to protect what they currently have right now?
I think you go for the range heroes again. I'm surprised Alter Ego aren't just going for Moreno bans here. Because, yeah, I still think the Yves is an amazing pick. You go for the poke up against the Valentina. It's going to be very similar to game number 1 where we saw the
So guys,
Valentina versus the Eve.
Oh, unless they
okay,
want to
wait, Mama.
because they know that they established that they can play the Benedetta, right?
Yeah.
That would be something that takes care of the Eve, so maybe it is a bait towards the hero. But I'm not sure if you're
Primero side is यार यसले मलाई
And
स्ट्रिम
on
गरिदिँदैन
the
क्या
defense too, right?
दुःख
Depending on
यार.
the CC, they already have a read on, again, you wanting to
चक
fight
चक
the
छ
goals,
यार.
you have the East and the Shin. It's so far right now for
घरमा
Alter
कोही
Ego,
छैन अनि रुममा राख्नुपर्छ क्या यसलाई.
Asia should be
अब
expecting
बल
more
आउँछ
damage
यो.
to come through from XP and Rome. Sorry, XP and Gold.
What's the next ban though for Alter Ego?
Lapu Lapu? No.
Oh,
Ah, wait, I did not expect that. I thought I said damage. That ain't damage.
yeah.
So they. I guess to be fair,
कि ban
BTR
Kalia लियो without a balance.
Red right
I
now.
think Kimi
I
Zong.
mean, BTR Lapu.
BTR take Lapu Lapu.
Yeah.
It's not really an Iman special. I don't think we've seen him on Lapu Lapu yet.
That is true.
The Cho, yeah, exactly. Like I would say, if you want to go fighter after that game, I want to go Cho all the game.
Like Chao respect ban I Iman like
No, there's not much risk. You can
respect
go
ban
Purify
kida.
against the Kalea. There's no dive at all.
Wait,
That's a
1-1.
Purify built in. It's
Yeah,
also
Kalia
good
going
schedule,
farm
by
and
the way, 'cause
Purify
Ultra
हुन्छ नि
Ego,
त.
that's what they would have had in mind with the Kalea.
के छ
There's no
1-1 पिक्ने
combo.
तर कल खोल्न गाह्रो हुन्छ क्या 1-1
Shocker into the Tsunami Slam right now.
And there's no long-range artillery damage coming in from Alter
Like
Ego.
अहिलेसम्म
Now
front line
one
छैन नि
gets
त
a
all
lot more
भन्न मिल्ने
valuable.
That's a good pick.
And there is also a decent setup too from the Raging Sandstorm and also the Petrifier from Shogun.
So we're thinking Farsa last pick.
For BTR,
Yeah.
I think it depends on what Alter Ego wants to pick here. And that's why they're hiding it until the last moment.
I think whatever you go for, it's good to go for the Farsa, no? It's like, let's say you go Lapu Lapu, you have a way to fly instead of just hunkering down and utilizing the shield of the RWM.
We'll see. But
Caustic blaze will never
depends, right? Do you want to go play for the 1-1 or you
What
want to go for a bit
Ruby
more independent mid laner?
ला one of the last three गाह्रो हुन्छ यार केटा all खोल्ने गेम
Should be the Farsa.
No
I
one
mean,
can take you from me.
Kind of prone to dive through, right? What
के
other
लिन्छ
fire
मरेनले
way-
म्याग के हल्का
I think
डेन्जर
the
पिक
whole
लिन्छ
point
या
of the thing is, if you just sit down and you don't expect anything.
गरे लाग्यो त
There's no
डेन्जर
way
पिक
it's like
लिन्छ
a crazy
जस्तो
Moreno pick, right?
What, Sicilian?
Selena?
Nah, I'm not a fan of the Selena, honestly. But it is up against...
I think it could work.
Yeah, it's actually not
Picked up
bad.
Kagura as well.
It's not as bad as it was for Alter Ego games.
Oh yeah, you know what? Kagura is not bad.
Kagura.
Yeah,
Oh.
good call.
But I don't see why you want to go Kagura. Why? Why do you
Because
guys...
safety and also you have to
खाली कलबाट बाँच्छ भन्न
And you also don't give value over to Valentina.
Okay.
That's the only reasons I can think.
And that reason...
Valentina नै all दिँदैन
Enough,
अझै नि
because now, yeah, what, you're gonna go Raging Sandstorm forward and get caught by the umbrella?
Hard. So again, potentially the final game in the Chaos Derby here in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, BTR are looking for a remontada of their own. Will they be able to get it? Let's head it over to the casters.
Hey, Turna, I know a lot about remontadas.
Wow.
My team,
The guys के लाग्छ त बिटिआरले जित्ला यो गेम
under a close
बिटिआरले
move,
जित्यो फाइनल गेम नै पुग्छ
the Bigatron are able to pull off the Real Madrid special, the remontada. Can they go?
रियल म्याड्रिड चल रे आमा
Is
Comeback
what they
stings.
are eyeing for. An Alter Ego. It's their game to lose.
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen, welcome
XP
to
Ruby
the
boy.
Land of Dawn. Will Alter Ego find the
guys,
series
Alter
right
Ego
here?
versus
Second.
BTR game.
Bigatron
Wait, Nile?
by Vitality down to the lower brackets or
Wait, Nile?
perhaps
What the fuck?
Bigatron by
के हो त्यो
Vitality force a game
किन त्यो
five.
अपोनेन्टको बफमा
Let's
दियो
put
भयो
this together. Land of Dawn.
A Claude pick right there coming in from RP, something we did not expect. I was thinking about the Granger.
Farm
game,
ढिलो
Granger
ढिला भयो
but
नि
they
नाइलको
have-
अब
they have an overflow of range heroes, right? And that's not always good for Alter Ego. Emblems by Games Max. Nothing too peculiar from all of the members. Maybe you go for the pull yourself together for the Kalea again. Lethal spells for the engages. A battle of the mid. Can get taken down low.
Yeah, a good Terrifier, right? But they can lead. We'll be able to go back to safety. In the top, it's a classic 1-1 versus Claude, and 1-1 here is
त्यसले गोल मिल्नु पाएन
good. Amon plays this. Pops the Inspire though.
He pops it, but I do think he has to pull yourself together as well, so he can get that backup going. Meanwhile, the Kagura and Hansen Moreno, we have seen him play good Kagura games, but in this side now, I think it's gonna be quite tricky for him to navigate around the backline of Alter Ego. Meanwhile, Nile back with the Lancelot. A very promising game.
टोटल फाइटमा टोटल फाइटमा एडभान्टेज त बिटिआरलाई नै छ केटा
Zuki now on the
किनकि
East
जङ छ नि त
Seems like they have a lot of leeways now to really poke Bigatron back. Honest prediction by goal base, 69%.
फुल ट्र्याप
Wow,
युजङलाई दियो
Sheffin's favorite number. And now the turtle will spawn. Yazuke is close by. This is practically a 4v3. But Moreno is close by to back them up as well. Let's see if it's the real brawl now
Yeah.
in the turtle pit.
Black Dragon for him pops. Uh-oh, Nile under
Who are you?
the turtle. That's gonna be
Why is it? Why is it? Why is it?
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be Shogun in the back.
Wise Morel. Lol, kale tile batayo Wise ne.
Oh, take a look at Alter Ego now.
Alec
Well,
more
Alex
to ki.
especially
To
will
koi
be
more na yaar.
no
Not to.
casualty, but Bigatron, they got the turtle.
Massive dub for Bigatron by Vitality. They have the gold lead in their favor. The third turtle as well secured. And that is actually a very strong setup coming from Bigatron because they have the Yuzong with the Black Dragon form to just dissuade and cause disarray the back line of Alter Ego. And now up against Shogun Nino as the Ruby. I mean, it's a battle of sustain, right? The Ruby, pretty strong sustain with the skills, the Yuzong as well. But you could take a look at Shogun having that level lead, almost level 6 as well. And now the question is, what does the Kalea combo with, right? There's a lack of combo that you can really pull off with this Kalea in the hands of Alter Ego. The only one I can think of is that Mountain Shocker to the Tsunami Slam, but again...
Wait, कस्तो मिठो पकडेको यार. Oh my.
Tsunami Slam, first blood.
कस्तो
Alter
मिठो
Ego playing
पकडेको यार.
cleanly so far. They got the compensation for losing out on the
Let's
first
go now. Like this stream, guys. Like and get on. Like, subscribe and
Yazuke was also munching on those turret plates. Maximum gold, and they're gonna take down the structure.
below 5 minutes. That's big.
Ooh,
Bigatron by Vitality now. They are on the back foot.
they are. Heavily pressured. Nile will try to make a play up top, but not against the Claude. You don't want to commit because the Claude is super safe, especially up against the Lancelot Hunter, so I completed for Yazuke. Again,
You know, let's flicker running.
of a Bigatron on his own feet. A flicker force though, coming in towards Nino,
Very
so
good
that
boy.
he has to be more wary. Gold difference now, all in the hands of Alter Ego bar Arfi, who is behind Eman. And Eman now back into the marksman. He was playing all the fighters. Hijume has to be careful.
That's a good
Right.
oh, take a look at now though. Caught by
Oi,
Alex.
कसरी?
That's a big kill before the turtle fight and Alter Ego. They are on 1,000 gold lead just before the turtle takes. So Bigatron catching strays.
That is a massive kill. Translating into the neutral objective too. They want to go in even deeper. Pin.
Black Dragon 4 from the back. That's a
पकड. Wise more.
Not save. Yazuke
Nice
slide
one.
as Moreno is already
Nino,
waiting in the
Nino,
back.
Nino.
That's gonna be Nino now isolated. Oh,
Moreno
big
ulti Moreno.
overcoat.
अरे म के हानेको यार त्यो.
Hijume picks up the double.
Beautiful from Hijume. That was a turnaround. Sure, it looked like
Hands क्या Alter Ego ले गया.
Last things with a kill to Yazuke, the most important member for Alter Ego as of now. But Hijume with the stolen Raging Sandstorm connects it onto 2 and gets both for himself. Glowing one completed as well. Same goes for the Kakura. And you know, look at him confidently.
Pretty the final lane stuff to go above.
Invade the jungle. Alec. Rami Slam purified? No.
That's gonna
It fan बित्तिकै हानेको हेर नि त कागराले. आमामा आलेकले बब्बाल खेल्दै छ यार रोम.
got the kill. That's the purple buff denied, by the way. So no purple buff for Nile. He's level 8. Yazuke is also level 8. So far, Alter Ego
PTR lower bracket than
trying
this
to
to get out.
play as much farm as they could.
I was doubtful of the Kalea. I mean, doubtful in terms of the combo, right? There is a lack of that one shot, I'd say, after the Tsunami Slam, but the Mountain Shocker proves to be quite adequate, at least in this game, because usually you want to combo with a Beatrix or even a Granger, but the Yi Sun Shin has been able to step up to the plate. I mean, you could technically also have Arfi with the Blazing Duet, right? And that's going to be also some damage. The Tsunami Slam does come calling, but at least for now, Alter Ego, it feels like they have an answer to the Lancelot, which was unstoppable in the previous game. Back then, they did not really have a lockdown that would be an insta button. Like, it was only the Tectonic Charge.
You
which
told
was
force
kind of
one.
telegraphed
You
to
Lord,
catch
you
the
Lord.
Lancelot.
You
Now they
told
have
force
the
1000
Tsunami
ना force.
Slam. They can really keep
Total fight हेरौँ guys
Nile
के हुन्छ
at
total
bay.
fight last
How
total fight हैन
Bigatron
second
answer this, especially with Yazuke,
last थियो
with the Mountain Shocker to vision all around the map globally. It feels like Bigatron are posing a threat to this turtle pit, and they want to fight it. Nile, though, is far back.
log there total free total
They can't do anything. No.
3000 gold lead क्या oh my god कसरी हो
And again, they're building the lead more. They
Alec-ले
want to
अघि भनेको त पकड यार
Alec, though, connects the Tsunami Slam onto her
Fiend,
Black Dragon
Fiend,
form in the
Fiend
back.
बाँच्यो
Alec is somehow isolated here in the front. That's gonna be the
I'll
shoulder
make
jump
more no
for
panel,
Alex
more
will
tomorrow.
be first one.
Oye, पकड़ यार इजी मेरे.
But it's a big play. Shogun will be the trade. It's a roam for EXP. Remember, Alter Ego, they got the turtle.
Ijume, a name that seems to be forgotten, but when the time comes, when he is required to, he steps up. Two perfect
Rodrigo
stolen
जान्छ क्या
frames
केटा
in
M7.
One was in the turtle pit, second one was on that purple buff. That was so beautiful. But again, it feels like they lack damage to just burst down the members of Bigatron once a set play comes in from Hijume. Because
Alter Ego जान सक्छ जस्तो है केटा.
kind of like your
M7.
priorities. Do you want to all out after a Tsunami Slam Nocturne combo? Or do you want to wait for a Hijume engage, right? There poses a lot of threats, obviously, to Bigatron and their backline. But it seems like after you go all in on a Tsunami Slam, you lack damage, you lack the skills to go in. Oh.
Yeah, and remember, folks, if Bigatron loses game, they will be sent down to the lower brackets. Their journey in the playoffs will not end, but they will have
MPL
to
champion, MPL champion. The गाह्रै छ हल्का. जबसम्म ओनिक्स छ गाह्रै छ यार.
do that.
Shogun still hasn't even completed a single item. This Yuzong is heavily behind. And usually with the Yuzong, well, playing bully, but most of the team fights is just going to be a sandbag, a tool to split open the formation that Alter Ego wants to really build upon. Purple buff was contested heavily by Alter Ego, 4 seconds to the Lord, and Alak has dibs on that barrage.
Guys, go nice and make sure to like the stream, guys. Like our
You can see
stream, ma.
Yazuke is a level ahead of Nile, and this is big. Knowing that the Lord is up. Alter Ego, they can't play patiently. Oh, if 1-1 shows stop, I think they're going to pull the trigger, but 1-1 will rotate towards the bottom side.
He has to go quick. And Aman still unapparent in the team fights.
Player को individual game खतरा रहेछ. बबाल हान्ने छ Alter Ego ले last. ओइ खालिद मर्छ.
Onward spin, that's going to be the
त्यो हाने खालिद.
That's a big
निनोले perfect पकड्यो यार.
Alter Ego, they will go back.
इजी पे कॉल नहीं गयो.
Raging Sandstorm too early. That's going to be the fleeting time finally.
यो ट्रेड त उयो राम्रो भएर Alter Ego लाई.
Now targeted by Bigatron by Vitality.
के हो अनेकलाई कस्तो पकड्न नसक्यो यिनीहरूले.
Distance for now. It's still a 5v5, but take a look at Finn. He's low.
It's a problem for Alter Ego, to be honest, because they lost like 3 ultimates and spent a lot of resources without having a single kill. They did not want to go and commit for the Lord again. They're going to wait for the cycle.
त्यो टिम जान्छ M7 र केटा दुईटा टिम जान्छ इन्डोबाट.
Down bottom, they want to go for a second round. Sending Mal up top to kind of farm up a bunch first. Win an Nature, they'll complete it for the 1-1, so at least extra security, extra safety for Eman to play with.
Yeah.
Because Alter Ego, they have a boatload of physical damage coming in. The Claw and from the Yisuchin to
Can't think
this
Phonica is strong like how people
might
glaze.
even get caught off
MPL
by
इन्डोमा त लास्ट सङ नै छ
It's
केटा.
gonna be fine.
Phonic.
So, yeah, Eman, super safe.
Quad already cleared.
तर जे भयो त्यही नै प्लेअफमा खान्न त सक्छ ओनिङलाई नजित्नु त होइन.
Bigatron, they gotta do something. Here's Alter Ego, can't take their time. That's a steal. That's a Raging Sandstorm.
यो इन्गेजमेन्ट त बिल्कुल होइन यार.
Super popped as well by
खालि गड गयो युजङ गड गयो केही पाएन अल्टर इगोले रिसेट हान्यो.
Alter Ego. They're gonna
ओ
pull
माई
this
गड
right
जङ
now.
युजले सब केटा जङलाई मार्छ यिनीहरूले.
Will pull one. That's gonna be a Shogun eliminated.
एमानले हल्ट खोल्यो. हल्ट ड्यामेज.
Finds the pass.
एमानलाई कस्तो हानेको यार. ओ माई फकिङ लर्ड ब्रो.
Skills on towards Eman and Bigatron. They will back off.
And machines to scraps, completely obliterated by Alter Ego, losing Alak in the process, but they got
Zaya
Shogun,
the hardest
they got
hero to play in
Eman,
100%
they
potential.
got the Lord. It's a massive
I guess
win for
Lancelot
Alter Ego.
right now
This is their game for the
is the
taking.
hardest hero.
And look at the items in the hands of Arfi. He's so quick. Golden Staff, DHS, Corrosion Sight, plus the win in Asia completed too, so he has
Malaysiaबाट दुईटा टिम जान्छ गाइस M7 हो.
if needs be. And Bigatron
मलेसिया इन्डो फिलिपिन्सबाट दुईटा अरु सबैबाट एउटा जान्छ.
Lead for Alter Ego.
Main stage मा.
Down bottom, and they are tasked to clear the waves, reassign the lanes first. And the pressure is just looming. It's just mounting hugely for Bigatron by Vitality.
यो गेम अल्टर इगो जित्यो भने बिटिआर लोवर ब्र्याकेटमा जान्छ यार.
Bigatron, to be honest.
Yeah, they are behind. Take a look at Claw, 2K ahead of the 1-1. Has to win of nature though. Let's see, with this Lord, what Alter Ego could bring. I like the damage here. For Bigatron by Vitality, Black Dragon form popped. Just a zone.
Quality le zone da answer use on quality le.
Focus on the clear, they will get it. Facer in the bottom side will still stand top lane though. Is crashing already now, is on it. Now they want to see
Free inipire Fox Lord mein what the heck bro.
But the far lane is still intact.
I love how safe RP is with this Claude, right? A lot of options to play with as well.
Stanford values wireless la agi haन्छ
I think
कन्ट्रोलर मा हाल्दै Stanford को त्यो जङ त बावल नै हो केडा
really win them the game. He would bank on Moreno with the Kagura, but then again he gets
नेपालको
so
त
exposed
छैन होला
with
नेपालको त
those
छैन हेरग्लाइस स्लट
with the
तीनटा मात्र देश हो स्ट्रङ एमएल मा अरुहरु पनि छ तर तिनीहरुको धेरै फ्यान त्यो कन्ट्रीमा धेरै एमएल को क्रेज भएर तीनटा स्लट देशलाई अनि राम्रो पनि खेल्छ तिनीहरुले त
that can really delete all
Malaysia,
three.
Indo,
Alpha
Philippines,
Ego
no
are
doubt.
safe too. The Valentina, the Claude as well. A lot of options to play with. And the Yusun Chun with the Traceless too is an option.
गाइस गेम त सक्यो जसलाई यस्तो हेर्दा त
Gani, look at the top left of your screen.
इमानले अल खोल्न गाह्रै छ यो कममा
And this is inflation at its finest.
This is not what you expect from a Bigatron by Vitality game, especially based
BTR,
on
oh my god, they have the last dot के खेल्छ यार BTR ले
I do want to say that they have some sort of counterplays with the man on this 1-1, but
रेगुलर सिजनमा राम्रो खेल्ने टिमहरुले प्लेअफमा हान्नै सकिरहेको छैन राम्रो
I mean, if they really want
खोइ के हो गुमे त यार भयो यार के भयो गाइस एकछिन
and then you have Finn,
Yeah.
who also has to commit the Raging Sandstorm, by the way, insane that. And Bigatron, what is their response? They want to look for a play, but they really can't. A lot of layers from Alter Ego to stop them at bay. Even Mino with the Ruby is just as confident as ever.
they pull the trigger first here. The red robot.
ओ माय गॉड कुछ टार्गेट हान्नु खोजेको यिनीहरुले पक्र्न सकेन इमान फेरि मर्यो जीजी यार केटा जीजी
Slice the flank angle and the collapse. They find 1, 2, 3 of the red robots and
ला गाइस सक्यो जस्तो
all
गेम
of them will be taken down.
रिकल हान्ने दिदैन यसलाई
Take a look at Alter Ego.
एउटा मिनियन चाहिँ एउटा त क्लियर हान्नु पर्ने तर अझै मिनियन आउँदैछ
Defender.
अझै आउँदैछ मिनियन
Trying to hold
मर्यो
on.
नि
Finn takes a lot of heat and will be
कस्तो
taken
हान्यो
down. The minion comes crashing.
GG
And
यार
now
केटा
Alter
GG
Ego, they will send Bigatron to the lower
कसरी पकड्यो मलाई हैन मलाई
The later the game goes, 14 minutes. The Lord has spawned.
के गरेको यार इमानलाई कस्तो हानेको यार यो निनोले पर्फेक्ट खेल्यो यार
Really can't. A lot of layers from Alter Ego to stop them at bay. Even Mino with the Ruby is just as confident as ever.
कस्तो छिटो हो यार यिनीहरू पागल जस्तो छिटो इमानलाई कस्तो पकड्यो यार जीजी यार आरपीको प्लट त रेस्पेक्ट बिहानै हान्नुपर्ने छ
All of them will be taken down. Nile scattered. Take a look at Alter Ego. The base is wide open. Finn.
guys, GG's. अल्टर इगो अप्पर ब्र्याकेट पुग्यो अल्टर इगोले अझै फाइनलमा अप्पर ब्र्याकेट फाइनल जित्यो भने सिधै एमसीएन क्वालिफाई हुन्छ
And Alter Ego, they will send
guys GG's guys GG's क्रेजी खेल्यो यार अल्टर इगोले लास्टै बब्बाल हान्यो बिटिआरलाई हान्यो यार 3-1
Ego win again. Last season it happened.
बिटिआर आउट त भएको छैन गाइस लोवर ब्र्याकेटमा छ अब डेवा हैन उ त्यो इभोस कि ओनिक्ससँग पर्छ दुईटामा एउटा निनोले मिठो खेल्यो यार केटा हो मिठै हान्यो निनोले
In the upper bracket finals to take the first ticket to go to
यहाँ
Game 7.
तो सेक्री हानेको क्या कसम भनेको
Wow, look at that. Look at that.
यस्तै मिठो हान्यो
Coming in
तर
from Alter Ego. RP knew damn well
निनोले
all that
यस्तो
to do
हानेको
to stop
त्यसमाथि
the
क्लडको
wave
फलो अप
And that was
crazy यार
completely beautiful. And on stage,
मिरको त
including Clara
कोमामै
Monster
गयो केटा
with Alter Ego.
मिडको त कमै छ होला नि बिचारा त्यसको टिमले त कहिले नजित्ने भयो गाइस जिस आवाज स्ट्रिम इन हान्नु पर्यो हाम्रो यो गेम छ अब केटाहरू हेर न ओनिङ भर्सेस इभोसो एम म चाहिँ पछि रिप्ले हेर्छु बरु So guys, bye bye. I'll in the stream now. Bye bye guys. Take care. More bye when Rati gonna stream probably.
Going to play
Bye bye guys. Take care.
Sorry, upper brackets.